There, now the session started. Let's make plans. We'll skip the recap and we'll just say that you killed a lot of devils. Does that sound good?
That's pretty much what happened, yeah.
Yeah. World's shortest recap. He's walked out of the basement, walked into a fight with devils. 1 minute later, you're all almost dead, but the devils actually are dead.
It's like, we did it! We did it! Yeah! We did it!
They're never gonna believe the story.
The devil.
But you guys will take an hour and like take a short rest.
Let's really quickly give John the highlight of it. Alright, the highlight of this is simple. Nabra was concentrating on summoning Greater Demon and then decided he was going to use invisibility to back the fuck away from everything. Both of these are concentration spells.
No one told me.
It has an image, Ricky! It has an image!
Yeah, but I have terrible eyeballs.
So, if you click off the spell, it tells you.
Also that. I'm not gonna lie, Ricky's got a spell list right now. He has a spell list comparable to at least a 3rd level wizard. Just the amount of spells that are here.
I can do a lot. I don't. I usually just go Eldritch Blast, but I can.
Yeah. I've made a very versatile warlock who just does the same thing that all warlocks do and casts Eldritch Blast. You know, it is what it is. Warlock player myself, do it all the time. I'm sure my 2 spell slots will come in use at some other point. They never do. Let's see.
I use them and they're gone.
You restore 40 hit points to body creatures in 30 foot, which can include yourself, and divide the HP among them. So, let's see, who's all bloodied? Well, he ain't. 2, 3. Oh, fuck Obsidia.
Sure.
4. So, let's start really slowly. Obsidia. I think I could get 10 on everybody. And I
But
think
it only does up to half.
Does it only get you back to not a half?
Yeah.
only up to half.
So that gives Brynhild 1, Obsidia 9. So everybody should be able to get up to yeah, she's perfectly half.
It only needs 6 to get to half.
And then a deer gets whatever they need.
Adair has 77 maximum.
Yeah.
That is 38.
38, 9, and 11. I think 11 gets you where you need to be. 12. There we go, he's on
How much
38.
deer are you at?
There
Yeah,
is going
38,
to pop
38,
himself.
39. Nice.
19 for a dare. Oh, thank you, Scottish.
Isn't Beacon of Hope still up? Ah, but you weren't in that. I think on the...
The people in Beacon of Hope were Nalbra, Balthazar, and Fergus.
Yeah.
How long does Beacon of Hope last?
10 minutes? A minute?
Minutes.
Beacon of Hope.
1 minute.
Up to 1 minute.
Yeah. But I think we should leave... Well, the issue is there's still one on the roof that we know of.
Mm-hmm.
So we could quickly barricade ourselves into the dining table, into the dining room, or like the closet, and then take a short rest, and then go fuck that guy up.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Just do you.
I assume I'm going to run out again.
Yeah.
I guess we're going in.
You are the only person I know that does do cleric, or has done cleric.
I don't... Never mind. I was going to retort that, but no, I have played a cleric.
Multiple times.
So we're all just coming in here.
I mean, 4 out of 6 you sure as hell are. John only sees a black screen. Let me try to sort that for you, bud. Uno, and where are you?
Come on,
Dots.
let's go. In this room right
You see
here.
now, John? Yes,
Nope.
no?
Nope.
You ain't even seen tokens.
Nope. Nothing.
What if I move us to this
Did you
map?
wait? Did you accidentally take away his control from John instead of from the other guy?
No.
Are you
It
sure?
says you cannot switch screens
Was it?
until resources finish loading for your current view.
It's loading the map.
Yeah.
So let's see if it'll first show us the let us know when it's showing you the Icewind Dale map.
It's not showing me any map. I can't switch to any map.
I would do a refresh on there.
Did that once. Let's try again. Are you frozen?
Nope, I'm reading. Although, as Ruby can also attest, my internet been a bit shit recently, so you know. There is also that. But I'm really good at staying really still whilst I read things. Oh. So you let me know when that's done there. I'm gonna quickly.
Yeah, I got the map. I can see the map of.
Hey, you can
Icewind Dale.
see. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Don't worry about that noise. That was just my nuts hitting the desk.
Hmm.
Hey, that'll happen, man.
I didn't hear
You'll
anything.
never
So
crush
that
your
sounds right.
testicles good, man.
I am now loading us back up once more to the manor, so it might just be a moment that it was taken to load, but we'll see. Because you have been on this map before and it did work.
Yeah.
Would you consider them your testicles then?
That was good.
I love how, like, you load quicker than everybody else, but, like, you know.
Me?
No, John. Like, John is actually still on the other map, so yeah, it might just be taking him a moment. I mean, if you can still get into your character sheet and all that, since I know you're here and I know what you're doing, I can move you into that room with them. Ricky, however, I know you can see just fine.
Yes, I can. I can move into the room. Well, I guess I can't see. I'm staring at a big white screen. My whole resources decided they were going to reload themselves.
Alright. I see gray now. It's not black anymore. I can't get to my character sheet.
You can or cannot.
I can. I am able to.
Oh.
Here. We can just do this.
I am dropping frame rates and shitting myself.
Sweet. But then, as yous all I was going to say cower, but more so recover in this room after what you've been through. Hellish ordeal. Thank you. I'm here all night.
By the way, Scottish,
You tell me you don't catch any of that, I will fucking hurt you, Jalen.
No. Over the hour short rest, I want Bucky to bring his ass.
Yeah.
I want him to
I
haul
fucking
ass.
forget about Bucky.
Yeah, because he's not in most places. He couldn't get to the island. he couldn't.
He just kind of big chills. It follows us around from place to place.
He couldn't get to the island. He wasn't allowed here. Or I didn't say I
Sherman Ferry,
bring
motherfucker.
him with us. So, like, I'm just gonna have him dash all the way here. It took us an hour walking, so him dashing, it should be like 30 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, the girl, Mrs. went to walk the fucking dog. Oh, there's ducks at the park. Meg loves ducks. In theory, I'll use that phrase. I'll use that phrase.
Okay. I'll know if anything stops him, but like, you know, I'll just tell him to haul ass. Get here.
Yeah. For everybody else, you are free to take a. You are free to take a short rest.
What, is it 1 dice an hour or just hour?
Yeah,
What?
it's 1 dice an hour. Oop.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Matthew?
1 dice an hour.
Yeah.
Can I undo that?
More so, do you want to undo that? Bear in mind that everybody's long rest is dependent upon whoever takes the short rest is dependent upon who takes the longest.
How did that not? Said to use a D8 and it didn't roll.
Yeah, it says you took a short rest and didn't take any number. There we go. Wow. 3 + 2 on your con, John.
Wait, why doesn't it allow me to? There we go. Yeah, I'm only gonna do one.
I don't have that module in, so why is it doing that? A sec. See. There we go, John. There you fucking go, son. I rolled it for you and you got a 10.
Oh, nice.
Maximum
Even
healing.
And then my sorcerer's restoration. What do spell slots cost again?
Usually a spell.
I'm going to get a
3,
level
5.
3 spell slot back for me. Using my arcane recovery feature.
Oh, this guy's jacked. Ah, he's so jacked. It's so fucking useless. Just like me, I'm absolutely ripped but useless.
Right.
I am. Do you have any idea how many ripped trousers I have? God, I cannot wait until Discord sorts it out. But yeah, as you rest up, huddled up in the, I believe that would be a pantry.
No, it's a closet. It's Pride Month, I decide.
Whatever happened to like just straight pride, man? God forbid a straight man be straight.
I have white pride.
Yeah, no, that's a different thing entirely. You probably don't want to have that. That's how you get yourself arrested.
That's a joke.
But use short rest up.
Yep.
It is undisturbed. How long does that tremor sense last for?
One is 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, within that time of when Tremor Sense went until it turns off, there is no sign of any threats coming your way. Jalen, Shadowblade
It's gone, yeah.
is gone. Mage Armor remains. Ricky, Armor of Agathis, that still remains.
Rock and roll.
Divine
Okay.
Favor drops.
Wait. Blood Wolf Vow. I mean, roll hit die to cover. You gain Yeah. So I gain another 5.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
Okay, I have a weird thing. Can I min-max these? Because I get 4 from my from just Sorcerer's Restoration and 5 from the thing. Could I get 4, spend some, and then get the 5?
What?
What? So the one thing is when you take a short rest, you can take this. The other one is when you roll hit die to recover hit points when you're carrying the vial, you give regain. So how does that work? What's the order of operations, and can I do something in between the?
You're going to need to explain everything to me prior because you've half explained it twice, and you've half explained the half twice.
I have a feature that allows me when you finish a short rest, you gain expended sorcery points. So I regain 4 sorcery points when I finish a short rest as part of my sorcerer's restoration.
Okay.
Then my item, the Bloodwell Vial, has the ability when you roll any hit die to recover hit points while you are carrying the vial, you regain 5 sorcery points. This property of the vial can be used again until the next dawn. I already had 2 sorcery points, and my max is 8. So with the Sorcerer's Restoration, what I'm asking is, can I either use Sorcerer's Restoration first, use some sorcery points to create a spell slot, and then use the Bloodwell Vial to regain the points? Or is it like, when you finish a short rest, that's when you roll the hit die?
When the hour finishes, you roll the hit die, and then both of these are cans, so when you finish a short rest, you can expend sorcery points, but no more than equal to... Yeah, when you finish a short rest, you can expend sorcery points equal to, but no more than half your sorcerer level rounded down. I think it's a simultaneous thing that you would get sorcery points if you choose, and then also if you choose, you can Sorcerer's Restoration.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna use just my Bloodwell Vial to get the 5 instead of the 4, and then I still have Sorcerer's Restoration available.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Flip that. I just had an idea.
Oh, I hate it when you have those.
So I'm at 6. I use Sorcerer's Restoration right after the short rest. When I'm at 40 HP, I'm gonna use my sorcery points, 3 sorcery points, to create a 2nd level spell slot, and then use Arcane Vigor. Let me create a 2nd level spell slot.
Let me check Arcane Vigor. That's one of the new ones.
Yes. You tap into your life. Roll 1 or 2 of your unexpended hit die.
Okay.
Which then again procs my Bloodwell Vial, because when you use hit die to recover HP, you gain 5. So I spent 3 and gain 5 for a net total of 2, putting me at 8 sorcery points. And I get to heal myself.
Fuck yeah, that's pretty dope. That's a pretty good loot.
1, 2. And that's automatically applied.
Alright. Well, yes, that's pretty cool. Let me do a quick check. Right.
And that's plus extra because it adds my ability modifier.
I'm going to do a quick check because Jalen pointed it out in a game that a particular item for a subclass, the wording changed. It was the game that you were in, actually, that you were running. The Raps of Unarmed Power and Raps of Unarmed Prowess. they are the exact same thing, but one is from the Book of Many Things, the other is from the Dungeon Master's Guide 2024.
Also,
And
when you force damage versus.
yeah, your Bloodwell Vial is Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, so I just want to make sure that nothing else has changed in that prior to see whether or not that still procs for you. Or at least to see if we even have the Bloodwell Vial in here.
I don't believe so.
Blood War book. I think the Bloodwell Vial still remains as a TCE item.
Yeah.
So if it remains as a TCE, then the wording stays. All procs and all's good in the hood.
That is the smartest move I've done.
To date, ladies and gentlemen, to date. Let me also precipice by saying the floor is low.
Yes, but like, oh, I fired all my brain cells. Because I remembered, oh, Arcane Vigor allows you to roll hit die. That would be very useful to pick up. I checked my sheet. I have Arcane Vigor right there. Oh, and that worked. That procced. So, oh my god, I can use that to regain sorcery points mid-fight. Because that's a bonus action to cast. I'm keeping it in mind.
Then,
That's a good stack.
as yous head on out into the rest of the manor, knowing full well what's to come, the manor remains quiet and basically dead as your feet walk across the marble and you hear it echo out as a little flame still flicker.
Bucky here?
He is.
I still seem to have Tremor Chance on Brynhild.
I added that one manually, that'll be why.
Is it fine to, like, go outside and then look up at the roof, or is he, like, in some...
The Bucky's
building?
outside. Bucky's behind the door. It's locked. There's a pulsing barrier at the door. You try to move forth.
Do I have the thing that can cause knock, but does that work on a pulsing barrier?
Don't know.
Who has that item?
You.
Thought it was you.
Oh, it's not on my sheet, that's why.
I thought it was Jalen that had that.
No, I gave it to her.
Yep.
The
Yes, I've never
Rod
got
of
that.
Shaming.
Yep.
Right? Not really the Rod of Shaming I am looking for specifically. Ricky is trying his hardest to pop off Find Familiar, which we can see. There should be giving you a box to summon stuff, Ricky. Like
I think I was clicking the wrong button.
There's a little box that says summon in chat. If you click that, it should bring up some other stuff. Let's see.
Yep.
As you use the rod, that ping.
Well, I don't want to immediately use it. I want to check if it works. That contains a mundane magical means to prevent access. Yeah. So yes, I would use that on the door.
As you do, the door pings open. And it's now opened.
Nice.
Big
Oh my fuck! Bucky scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh boy, here we go again.
Tell him to come.
Here
Like,
comes the sun. Do 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 do.
By, like, on the roof, you mean, like, up there, or, like, in a building that's in...
There
Like
is... There is, as you see up past the windows, there is like a crenellated wall and two large statues.
Oh, it's like a,
It's like a balcony. You saw it yourself.
Yeah.
There's the outside, which encompasses essentially the inner lower half. And then there's the bedrooms, which encompasses from essentially the top of the stairs to the back of the kitchen. It's almost
Okay,
like a
so
mirror.
So that's where we need to go. Nice to know.
You
So-
Scottish, I'm still having trouble pulling up that familiar.
what are you trying to pull up?
MP.
Pull up to the after party.
The hell? This find familiar is giving me some weird stuff.
Same. Okay. Well, it's not just you
Skeleton
this time.
sphinx or venomous snake. Is that what it's giving you?
I'll take a skeleton sphinx. That sounds dope.
Yeah, I
Give
think
me
it's.
one of those.
I think it's mixing up your spell there, buddy.
Remix.
Where are you? There we go. Innate spell casting.
Where did everybody
Activities.
walk off to?
Hold on.
Huh.
Find familiar expanded options. Nope. Find familiar summon. Fiend. Ah, right. There we go. And then we turn that into. Is it? Oh, okay. The imp is a fiend, right?
Maybe? Or is it a devil?
A devil is a fiend.
Oh, okay.
There we go. I don't know why it's being weird about it, but yeah, as you bamf up the imp, as you just walk upon this this particular looking area, you can see the large set. Oh, let's say the normal set of stairs. Large if you happen to be an imp or a halfling. Very small if you happen to be a large constructed robot thing.
Oh, there's everybody.
Jesus fucking.
Wait, there's a rental the rotating staircase here?
Yes, always has been.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm gonna just quickly lock. Oh, Nobra's still in his bedroom. Oh, everybody's still in their bedrooms. Give me a little sec.
Oh my god. Oh wait, that's where we went upstairs. Yeah.
I was gonna say if you stay there for a moment, wait for everybody else to rock on up as well, because I'm gonna have to change the set the active scene. So let me just really quickly. Jalen,
Hey,
the fuck did I just say to Ruby?
but you're waiting for everybody to come up?
Are you everybody?
No, right. You were gonna teleport us up. Sorry.
No, it's a teleporter. I'm just waiting for everybody else to come up. Especially you who has multiple tokens that are on another scene.
Sorry.
Fucking genius over here. There we go. As you head on up the stairs, I'm going to ask that you also do not step on the stairs that I'm about to wall over, else it's going to ask you to teleport back down. And you're going to be bedtime. But, as you look on up, look on through, and try to
do you mind bringing my...
ascertain- I'm about to make everybody's token active up here, son.
Thank you, sir.
And Bucky happens to be halfway through a wall. There we go.
Now he's all the way through it.
Start heading into this area. You can see all of the rooms remain locked from when last you were here. You see the outside. You see that large sort of dome-like little roof for rain to wash off of. Not that there's any rain here in the Underdark. As you
There's Bucky.
keep stepping
Take a
on
look.
through. Bucky clocks this shit. Roll initiative.
Oh, fun.
Fun.
Uh,
There's
Not
no
too bad.
current combat encounter.
There is. It just took me a little moment.
Okay. That was just fast.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
there's... Oh, I thought this was, like, going down the balcony again. So I was like, oh, there's nothing there, huh? What are we looking for?
Yous are technically on the inside.
Yeah, no, I'm being silly.
Nobra. You are to roll. I will quickly change us to something a bit more exciting. Exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does the imp roll into initiative as a familiar?
Yeah, they have their own initiative. I'm 90% sure. Might be changed to 2024. I'm not sure. Oh wow. 2020.
Yep. As yous are rolled in, let's throw things up. Balthazar, you are here walking up the stairs. Great thing about Bucky, completely inanimate object, cannot speak.
Yep.
So you're just walking up the stairs, my guy.
I don't even know he saw it. At least I don't think I know he saw it.
I don't even see anything. Companions. Okay. Is everybody else rolled in? Because I only see me and the infantry.
Everybody else has rolled in, yeah.
I see a bunch of gray squares.
We hear a train. Ricky, if you're seeing grey squares, you may want to refresh. That's often a thing that happens.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't see anything to the attack.
Guy. There.
Dare's gonna go in here. He's gonna like, what is it, boy? What is it? And he's gonna walk around.
This giant beetle-like creature. I don't want to describe it too much because I don't do well with insects myself.
He's gonna call out to the rest of the party and say, "Hey, there's a thing in here. Come help." How's the light level in this room, Scottish?
Well lit.
Well lit. Okay, gotcha. Adair is going to.
Best question to ask is how much are you seeing in black and white?
Yeah, that's a good indicator. Thank you. Adair's gonna tap Bucky and cast haste on him,
Yep. Anything else?
and then he's gonna go back. Nah, I can't do that. I can only stand right there. That's it.
Fergus.
Right, I control Fergus too. Fergus is going to hear that, and he's going to come around, and that is, he's gonna dash. Yeah, that was his action. Does he have any bonus actions? No, but his everything is suffering.
Anything else?
That's it. Him. Actually, he's going to move a little bit further back, but that's it.
Okay. Obsidia.
Gonna hear this.
In all its glory.
Gonna try to look for it without walking in. Doesn't see it. I'm gonna ready a action to cast Sorcerer's Burst the moment she sees something weird.
Yep. The Ice Devil at this point here. Let me
Oh,
just
cool.
I'm just take a look and see. See, I'm reading the thing real quick. it will see... Wow, that just snap moved. Okay. Not something I thought I could do. It will
I think
see...
Obsidia has LOS here.
What was that?
I think Obsidia has LOS here.
I would say Obsidia has 3/4 cover LOS. It's a very slight LOS, but there is technically a token shown, so I'll allow it.
She's gonna hold a little longer. She doesn't really see it. She's like a wing or whatever.
This thing doesn't fly, thank God. But it will, on its first action,
Sorry?
cast a spell. Why has it got 2 saves? Okay. Right. Let's see. Alright, these numbers don't add up either. Let's see. So it does this. Sorry, one sec. It takes this much. This much. Okay. Okay. Again, these numbers don't add up. Why is that? Is this... Oh, that's why! That's why, okay. Sweet. Sweet. I'm gonna need Bucket to make a save.
What save?
Once I draw my line, I'll let you know.
Is the 100 foot?
It's Wall of Ice.
Oh, what the fuck? Never heard of that.
Yeah, I love that from me.
It's 8th level Wall of Ice.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. A wall cuts through a creature space. Cool. So let's see. Right. So you create a wall of ice. If it's hemispherical or a globe, it has a radius of 10 foot. Or it can be made up of 10 10-foot square panels. That's 100 foot, right?
Yes.
10-foot square panels, yeah.
I was gonna draw this line first and foremost. Nope, not like that. Gotta put it in this corner here. Ah, 100 foot ain't bad. All things considered.
Do I see it casting a spell?
No, because whilst this is a spell, it's a feature. It seems to be how they moved it over from 2024. So it will move this to where it can see, which I think would be best. Here, let me check. Can it see there? The great thing about this, yeah, I can see from there. Let's just move it back a bit more though, just so it's not hanging off the edge, because that'll annoy the fuck out of me as well. There we go. Oh, I made a beautifully even map. Is this wall of ice? I need a dex save from the Shield Guardian.
Yes, sir.
And how does the Shield Guardian fare against cold, out of curiosity?
He has no resistance or immunity to it.
He takes 27 points of cold damage.
That's great. I'm assuming he doesn't stay in the wall. He would be like shunted out of it.
I would assume so as well. Now I'm gonna do some quick math on this one here. Not some quick math, just some numbers for my own benefit. Cool. And then
Funny, if he would have hit me, he would have had me roll con save for Constitution on Bucky's haste, and he would have sealed off the room.
room's sealed off regardless, buddy. There's a wall there.
Yeah.
Cool. Reading some stuff. There we go. We move over to Brynhild.
Brynhild is gonna. I believe this is a solid wall, right?
Yes. Cannot see through it either, as far as I can read here.
Bonus action. Don't gonna.
There we go.
Oh, but it doesn't count the side.
Yep.
So it doesn't count the side, so it doesn't count for Sacred Flame, which would have been really funny. You can see Starry Wisp. Or object in range. No, but she can target mount full cover. I think she can't do anything here. Because there doesn't seem to be another door, right?
No door,
Which, you know,
and the windows are also technically blocked.
she's gonna ready action Toll of the Dead
Let's go
on
quickly.
whatever hostile creature appears.
Okay. Doesn't the imp not go after Nabra, or no? No, it's got its own initiative. Cool. I don't know what the imp's gonna do, but Ricky, the imp has the floor.
Okay, sweet. MP is going to move up, and then he's going to move. How much movement does he got? Will it tell me when he's out of?
Yeah, when it goes yellow.
Sweet. I should have moved back. 5 feet. I seen something. Room lit up. Dope. Okay. MP is going. Sweet. He's just gonna pop a good old-fashioned visibility. And then he's gonna relay where the monster is to me so I can see the monster.
Okay. So you can't see the monster.
I can see through Impy's eyes.
There's a wall of ice, and also technically in front of Impy there is also just a concrete wall.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot high wall.
Does concrete walls not count as magical darkness in this day and age? Damn. Okay, see how it is.
Sir, that there's a wall.
These damn X-ray goggles were a lie.
They're there to me down there in that Waterdhavian flea market.
Yeah, just give you dark vision and nothing else.
Did anyone else your time there, buddy?
No, that's it for MP.
Narwa.
Cool. Narbra's gonna move this way. And now I can't see him technically, right? Like, even though I can clearly see him.
You can't see him,
Or
even
no,
though you can
is
clearly see him, yeah.
Awesome. That's my
Actually, maybe
favorite
just
kind of
draw a
vision.
wall, like where the ice was.
Yeah, I was fucking red, alright? My own self. Yeah, I do. Don't worry. What I'll do is I will just draw a straight line like that. There we go. Did it else your turn there, buddy?
Your boy's gonna do his thing and hold an Eldritch Blast for the first enemy that he sees.
Okay. Then
Prepare yourselves.
I'm gonna move us over to Bucky. I'm gonna reread the spell as well just to be safe. So okay. So I think it's just when it's cast. The wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears. It's pushed to the one side of the wall. You choose the side. Okay. Well, I can only go one way. Okay. Right. Yeah. So Bucky's free to move.
Bucky is going to run up and go to his abilities and go thoosh, thoosh, thoosh.
So, 2 of those miss.
Yeah.
I feel it's obvious which 2 miss, but 2 of those miss.
He's not able to do a 4th one, right? The haste only gives him the 1, but I don't know how monsters
one
work.
attack.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
That should be.
yeah, the multi-attack is an action, but also the fist is an action. So when it gives you the 1 attack, the attack is the fist.
Gotcha.
Cool. I'm checking here.
He also gains 10 hit points on his turn, so
Yep.
115 turns into 125. I'll
You
go ahead
do
and
that. Oh
do
shit.
that.
Saves on his save. Bucky doing anything else?
Bucky, that is it for Bucky.
Okay. We move over to Balthazar.
Okie dokie, let's see what we can see. Gonna get through there?
No, that's a huge ice wall.
Oh, shite. No way through. Can I attack the ice wall?
Certainly try.
Then we'll try to break through it.
A 16 for 9 does hit the wall. You swing at it with the crystal blade. You watch it. And it does make a dent in the wall. I will use a pen tool to signify. There we go, it's red. To signify that you've been attacking. I'm a horrible drawer.
Keep in mind, it's 10-foot block, so it would be too wide.
Well, what else am I supposed to do? Read anything else?
Yeah, now for Matthew.
Oh yeah, right.
Like that, the wall is double thick.
Bet like me.
That's my nickname in high school.
There it goes. You. Did it else your turn?
Nope. You get out of the way.
Adair.
Dave's gonna step back 1 and do the 2 things in his inventory that he knows is hot. Go pew.
The laser pistol deals radiant damage. That is not heat.
Is radiant not hot?
No.
You wouldn't think so?
Yeah, I would think so. Radiant's holy power. Like, one can understand why holy power would be perceived as hot, but I don't see it as hot.
Okay.
I've never had a close encounter with the godly kind, however, so, you know.
I would have thought it was just like intense radiance, you know? Like sunlight. Closest thing to energy that you can get in the game. And the second attack would be a fireball.
Sunburn, essentially.
Yeah.
If you don't think holy is hot, you've never seen Mormon soaking.
Check something here.
And
Okay. As you bust down the wall on that particular section, yeah, I'm checking here.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the most damage that I've seen me do in a while.
Especially with that fucking pistol.
Especially that fucking. I don't use it.
Cool. I was mistaking some numbers, so let me just quickly check here. I gotta do my math. There it is. Because I thought it was a different number, and it's not. So. So yeah, as you watch as Balthazar comes in, chips away at it. As you come back, fire off doubling K, and then you immediately the firebolt and it melts away. You watch as the air in this area seems to just linger, this fog where the wall once was.
Adair will then take movement on his turn.
So you'll stay right there, buddy.
Huh? I'm sorry.
Moving through the sheet of frigid air for the first time marks a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha, sir.
Which...
Don't save, not intelligence.
Is
D20
in that
was
one
rolled.
Yeah, it's in that one regardless. I'm going to use. I'm going to use Mind Sharpener, Mind Infusion, the second one that I have.
Yeah, you not already used that today?
Over
Once?
my. It has charges.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's equal to my. I'm pretty sure it's equal to my int. So 3.
Maintain concentration on a spell, Kit.
Yep, I'm just gonna roll off con save again.
Cool. Go ahead and roll. Well, as you walk through it, you fail the save. You take 26 points of cold damage. Go ahead and roll another Constitution saving throw, please.
Yes, sir.
You're good. Do you walk through it? You feel that cold taking. It's warmer. It's warmer in Icewind Dale for some weird and wonderful reason. That
I'm
enough?
just gonna stand right there. Yep, I'm just gonna stand right there where I can see the monster, and that's not half cover or anything, is it? I get a little shadow over it.
Dum bum bum ba-la-la-lum, ba-la-la-lum. Yeah, nah, that don't even constitute as half.
Okay, gotcha.
Sure.
That's it for.
Foigus.
He is also gonna call out. Be careful walking through that air. It's cold as hell. I believe Fergus's maul has reach. Let me check. Do mauls have reach?
No.
Yeah, reach 5 foot.
Every weapon. I'm not seeing reach on the thing. Heavy and two-handed, but reach.
It's at the end. Reach 5 foot.
Yeah.
It's on the actual thing here.
Let me just quickly. One. Maul does not have reach, buddy.
That's weird.
Reach 5 foot just means you can hit 5
Something
foot
within 5 foot. The only weapons with reaches are glaive, halberd, lance, pike, whip, and technically any other ranged weapon.
Gotcha. He wants to do damage.
Probably wants to do a lot of things.
Or does he? Isn't it fun whenever you're like one box away from the thing that you want to hit?
It's the second most frustrating thing in the world.
I would have to I'm just gonna move one step back as a dash action. Fuck it.
Done it else?
That is it.
Obsidia.
Obsidia is gonna. Does it still seem like there's cold air there?
Yeah, that lingers for duration.
Okay, and it's half cover now.
No, it's oh, you're talking about the creature. No, I would still be on 3/4 as more than half the boxes are coloured in there.
Okay.
It'd be half cover on Bucky. If you want to hit Bucky, go nuts.
I don't need to. It's gonna be fire damage.
Yeah?
Oh! Oh wait, I don't mean to move.
Oh, that exploded twice.
Yes!
As you... When it fires upwards, like fireworks. As the ice devil just looks and you watch as its mandibles start to chitter and its antennas start to move. Anybody here speak Infernal?
No.
Maybe.
I believe due to my draconic ancestry, I also add damage to that, right? Elemental affinity. This damage you can add your charisma modifier to 1 damage roll. So he takes another 4 damage. Fire.
She's all watches all the mandibles that, and then as it looks over at you, Obsidia, in your mind you see flashes of magma that rolls. You watch as magma is poured into magma. And magma methods are dumped into the magma and pulled back out. Anything else for your turn?
I don't know if it's still relevant, so that I speak for.
From what I can see, does it seem like the damage is normal?
I've given you all the information I'll give you right now.
God. Oh wait, he's a devil.
He's an ice devil.
Yes. I genuinely wouldn't like. Would Obsidia be able to tell if what that means?
Obsidia is free to interpret as much as Ruby is free to interpret. As I imagine, you have roughly 12 intelligence IRL.
Oh, thank you. I'm above average. Okay. Then she's gonna take a step to the side to be out of LOS. And hand it over to Brynhild.
Real shame it's the ice devil's turn first though, right?
Oh. Yeah, I forgot.
The big boy here, well, go ahead.
Actually, would Brynhild have LOS since she held an action? No. Okay.
No, she's... Our creature will take a singular step back.
Oh, nat 20!
Nat 20 to hit for 21. The creature will then see a dare
Leave me alone.
and will make 3 attacks.
From that far away.
Do you not see that spear?
No.
It's that long. It's long as fuck like that. I'm like 80 feet away.
Firstly, you're less than 30 foot away. Secondly, secondly, I'm going to have to introduce you to the African Zulu warriors at some point because their spears
he's
could be
throwing-
thrown.
He's throwing it. Okay, he's making 3 thrown attacks against me. How?
It's almost like the spear's magical.
Ah, motherfucker.
Jalen, natural 19.
That hits.
You don't even know what the modifier is, but you just know that hits. That's good.
Yeah, I know it hits. Yeah.
So the good news is, base damage that it does, its piercing damage is extremely low. So just out of your, just for yourself, okay? You watch as the spear hits, as it goes through Jalen, you watch as it ripples its hand back. Jalen, you take 15 total damage. You cannot take bonus actions, you cannot take reactions, your speed is reduced by 10.
Oh, you should do
Does
that.
spear have poison on it?
I'm saying, say that one more time. Bonus actions, and my speed is reduced by 10.
No bonus action, no reaction, speed reduced by 10.
Fuck.
And it can move or take 1 action on its turn, not both. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. These 2025 monsters really do...
Love gimping people, just like me for real.
And again, a natural 13 to hit Jalen. Now, I'll let you know right now. Natural 13 equates to a 23.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That good old plus.
Oh, so I'm sorry. Bucky can take half of all damage that I take.
Okay. Bucky gonna take half of the damage going forward then? That's okay.
Yep.
Is it just straight half down the middle?
Yep, straight to half down the middle.
Okay, let me just quickly do that. So you take 16. Pardon me. Did you take 16 off yourself as well?
No, I did not.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do +1 and then I'll -1. Bucky will take 16. You've maintained your con, so I'm not going to ask you for another one.
I think you just took an additional 16 from me instead of...
Yeah, I asked you specifically if you took 16 off as well, and you went no, and I'm like, okay.
I'm sorry.
You had 20 odds, right?
7...
You had 20 odd hit points, right?
23 if I'm adding 16.
That seems about right. Cool. Throw his final spear attack against you. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit. That does hit me.
So you and Bucky are taking... Bucky takes half and you take their half?
Yep.
Cool.
Fuck me.
I don't think you're up to begin with, buddy.
You think so? Yep.
I'm pretty sure you had 23 hit points. I've just quickly made a short to run it, so I pushed the button. Please tell me the short recorded. There we go.
Oh, mother...
See. Oh, good news. So, taking all your damage. There's that first one. You were on 23 before I hit you for what would have been 16. And then this next one... So once the 16 comes off, which leaves you with 7, the next damage done to both you and Bucky is 10. So, Bucky lethargic, and Adair unconscious.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, not lethargic. Reduced to 0 and incapacitated.
Bucky is incapacitated. Lethargic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that way.
Brynhild!
Brynhild doesn't know any of this shit going on. Is gonna go here. Realize she doesn't get OS. Go through. Goes through. And then keeps moving. Sees the creature. And is gonna play wrong character. Is then gonna toll the dead.
Yep.
For a spirit of fairness, she moved through the cold area. I hummed at it. You didn't react, so she doesn't take the damage.
Yeah, no, not how that works, honey.
Oh, okay. I just was making sure.
No, I was reading some other stuff that this guy can do. It does require a con save. You're not concentrating on anything, so it can go after that. I thought you were having issues moving through.
No. Okay.
Con
So,
save?
con save. Can I get advantage because I told you?
I'd have remembered eventually. 5. What level of damage? Wall of Ice is already an 8th level spell, so why the fuck does it? No, it's not. Gotta make sure it's correct on the damage. It's 6th. Oh, wow. So let's see. Higher levels casting a spell. So, when you cast a spell at 7th level or higher, the damage the wall deals when it appears increases by 2d6, and the damage passing through by 1d6. Okay, so my numbers were right, and it is 7d6 for passing through. 27 damage again. Of cold.
Yeah. Does she have anything against that? No.
You'd think as a dwarf she would.
Yeah.
Our creature will make its wisdom saving throw.
I am a dwarf and I'm
Natural
big,
17.
Yeah, that passes, so it does nothing. Then, does she have movement left over? No.
I was going to say my guy needs to make a con. Oh, my guy does need to make a con save. Hold on. Never mind, just kill. The nat 20 would have procced the con save, but it didn't proc for me to show up like it does yours. No, it did. I just ignored it. Never mind. Brynhild, did it else?
I don't think she has a bonus action she can use here.
I'll give you a moment to mull it over just in case and look over. Until then, we'll run to MP.
No spells left. Features.
Okay, so MP is going to proceed to try to scout ahead for me and let me know exactly what the fuckery is going on.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I know exactly what's about to happen.
Well, can I see through the little hole here?
Yeah, I can see through it. Sees a wall. 10 foot away, he sees like another wall.
Well, I was gonna say he has like 3/4 of a vision of this going on over here.
Yeah, sees what he sees would be the best phrase to use here. Because I don't quite know what he sees.
How high is the wall?
The wall is 10 foot.
High.
Yes.
Can
And
I fly above the wall?
the door is less than 10 foot. So the wall of ice covers the door frame.
Oh, okay. It's a solid wall. Like I can't. Like okay. I was thinking it was like an open courtyard kind of thing.
Yeah, there's an open hole right here that's been destroyed by someone.
Are we blind?
No, I'm an imp. Okay, I can see a dare, I can see blah blah blah, but
Yeah,
I
do you see
cannot
the red cross on the wall? That is where the entrance is.
Yeah, I'm actually going to lighten it up now. MP, make con save. You pass through the frigid. So, the great news for MP is that he fails. The bad news for me as the DM is MP has resistance to cold damage. And I rolled horribly that time. MP takes 6
What's
cold
any
damage.
habitat mean?
It can be found anywhere. So habitat's a new thing. For example, Bucky can be found in urban. The Ice Devil can be found in the plains 9 times out of 10. Why did I just close it? Shit, I need that.
Hey! I can see the bad guy.
Yep.
Awesome. Impy is going to definitely relay that fucking information to me. So what's this big thing in the middle? Because I could not see over that.
That's just a thing, an ornate thing in the roof. It's kind of like where windows would normally go, but instead it's more so just like a shade thing. We're in the Underdark though, so it doesn't quite make sense. But normally you would put like skylight windows there.
Okay. That's it for Impy. Now, since I can see through Impy's eyes, can I just chuck my Eldritch Blast from here?
Cover.
No, there's walls in the road. So a creature has full cover.
Can't you cast through your familiars?
I don't know, can he?
Mm.
Well,
I might-
familiars
I
are hard to
have,
fill here. You can
pact of
communicate.
assumption.
Additionally, as a bonus action, you can see through the familiar's eyes and what happens. Finally, when you cast a spell with the range of touch, the familiar can deliver the touch.
Yeah, that's what I was
So, Eldritch Blast is a no, sadly, sir.
Okay. Let's see. You can forgo one of your own attacks or allow your familiar to make an attack of its own with its reaction. Okay. Okay, I was underneath Pact of the Chain. Additionally, when you take an attack action, you can forego one of your own attacks to allow your familiar to make one attack of its own with its reaction. Okay. So can I forego my attack on my turn and let MP sting it on MP's next turn?
On MP's next turn, yeah. On the next turn, it does need to get within 5 foot though.
Okay, that's doable. I'm gonna forego my attack, but I am gonna move close enough to see
Save.
what's going on. Because I passed the barrier.
Back barrier, buddy.
Come on, big numbers. Hey, we take those.
Yeah, you fail.
Jesus, what's the fucking save on that?
Higher than a 16. You take 21
Touché.
points of damage. There was 2 1s in there, and 2 6s. As you walk through the frigid cold once more, you feel it run down your spine. Obsidia and Balthazar watches your tail.
I'm cold resistant?
You're not cold resistant. Oh, you are cold resistant, motherfucker. You're right.
Winter's, yeah.
Plus 21, take away 10. There you go, buddy.
Yee! Got a light chill. Shit, that was cold. Oh. And then, Adair. Cool. I'm gonna move closer to the group of friends.
The group of friends with a pulse.
Build, I guess. Yeah.
Did it now your turn?
No.
Okay. Bucky is lethargic this turn. Can't do a damn thing.
He can regenerate.
Can he regenerate?
Yeah, he can still regenerate. He's got 1 hit point left. That's not a reaction, that's a special. Balthazar, you're up, buddy.
Oh,
God,
no.
I can't see shit. Oh, I gotta run.
I can tell you how you can see shit, you just ain't gonna like it.
I still don't see anything. Alright.
You know what's crazy? A 2nd level spell would just negate this entire 8th level spell.
What is it?
Misty Step. Con save,
yeah.
Balthazar.
I don't have spells, attributes, con.
I don't have slots left.
So Balthazar. 29 points of damage. Cold. As you just shuddered through.
That's good. No, and I don't see anything, so I guess that's it.
Okay. Adair, to myself. I don't even need to say it anymore, it's great. I have ingrained this in the players.
You've Pavloved us.
Goddamn right. Wasn't hard either. Speaking of hard, Fergus, the hardest thing in the room.
Fergus
Well,
is gonna,
it is there.
I feel
I'm Bucky.
Fergus is gonna run up and maul him once, maul him
Nar.
twice.
Yar.
That second one is going to be a smite, channel divinity. Does he not have channel
Harness
divinity
divine
spell?
power.
He doesn't have smite as a channel divinity.
Oh no,
because
it's under
it's part of
his
your
innate
spell?
spellcasting. Yeah, it's a spell now, remember?
Can cast. He can cast.
It's under
General-
his innate. Go to his spell book.
Yeah, I'm here.
The one at the top's fucked though. So use the divine smite under the 1st level spell. It does have the drop down for fiends or undead, which I think should work.
Cool.
It did, just for everybody's own. 12 plus an additional 17. 12 plus 17, 25. 6, 7, 8, 9. 29 points of damage. Just. Oh, this motherfucker got to make a con save.
Does he? Spell.
Oh, he just makes it. He literally rolled a 14. Just makes it. Did anything else?
No, that's it.
Obsidia, to chill or not to chill? Or would you just prefer Netflix?
Obsidia is a pretty chill gal. And he's gonna go forward. Pass a little bubble.
Make the con save. You passed. Great news for you is... Oh wow, great news for you. You negate 30 damage down to 15. It's the highest roll of that damage. I'll knock it off you just now if you wish to go ahead and do what you were doing.
She's then gonna use a bonus action and 5 sorcery points to create a 3rd level spell slot. Then she's gonna cast. That requires a hit, that requires a save. Does this guy seem harder to hit or more dexterous?
I'd say it's 50-50 here, to be honest. You haven't really seen much. You're looking at him, he's broad-shouldered but thin in the body, but I mean, you've seen what he done at Poor Dare.
Yeah. Fuck. Guaranteed damage or no? I'm gonna gamble. On this guy. Scorching Ray.
Yep. 3 of those.
4, 3rd level.
Oh. You fire off the first, miss. Fire off the second to hit. You fling the 3rd, miss.
Max damage to what?
And
I
you
cannot
fire
roll
the 4th.
as a player.
You just, and as it looks at you once more, and you see the same telepathic images of magma methods being dumped into magma and pulled out, magma being poured into magma, fire genasi being raised in the fire and pulled out, basically unscathed.
So now I have a better look at him. Does it seem like the fire just bounces off of him?
He seems completely immune to fire, despite his name. Despite
now I
his
know.
name.
He's so cold.
Despite his damage and despite his name.
Well, now I know, and I've wasted the 3rd level spell slot anyway. Should have gone with Thunder, swear to God.
Do you wish anything else?
Yes, I'd like to take cover if I have movement left. Let me double check. No.
You could always lie down next to a dare and pretend to be a dead body.
Actually, yeah, I'd like to go prone.
Sure.
Because if he then wants to do ranged, he has to roll a disadvantage.
I'm sure he could do it. Ice Devil's turn.
It's still hard to hit, so it's a good play.
He will see Fergus standing there. As he does, he will make his first attack against Fergus.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage because
Cloak of Displacement.
no
Oh boy, look who remembered their magic items.
AC 18.
I play Fergus more than Fergus plays Fergus.
He's got a fucking point.
Yeah. I swear to God, I've played more of Alpha's characters than Alpha has.
Take the spear. We'll miss on that one. At that point there, we'll go ahead. Let me quickly do some math, please and thank you. 8 plus that plus that. Oh, sweet! Could I just have Fergus make a dexterity or strength saving throw?
Yes, you can.
Fergus is not prone.
Beautiful.
I'll let you know right now, you were nowhere close to that DC. 8 plus proficiency plus this guy's strength. Ooh. That makes these next 2 attacks flat.
Normal. Yeah.
First attack. Well, actually it makes the next attack flat, because he's had to use one of his attacks to do that. A natural 18 to hit for, as we know, 28. Fergus, get anything against the cold?
No, not that I know of. Nope. Actually, he has resistances. What?
Use all his
Poison necrotic
resistances when you're next to him.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, that's it. He doesn't have anything against the cold. Cold.
Take 29 points of damage.
Yeah, isn't that means his displacement is gone?
Only lasts until you're hit?
Yeah, it only lasts until he's hit.
Even I don't know that part. And the creature.
Oh, if you take damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. So his displacement goes back up on his next turn.
Okay. The creature will then take a step back.
I can't.
Brynhild, you
Can I
can't. Nope. What?
No,
Sorry?
prone, you can't do it.
No, when you get hit with the spear, you cannot take a reaction.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Brynhild, hearing a second body hit the floor, starts singing a song, and is gonna move over here, and is gonna see Adair crying on the ground, sees Obsidia crying on the ground, and is gonna use Preserve Life. There you go.
The magic
And
action expends channel divinity. So Adair.
Yeah, so she's gonna give herself 10 and then 32 to Adair, or until he's full, on half.
32 is beautiful.
So let me do the math.
How much max does Adair have? 77?
38 is the highest that he can go.
Yeah, so yeah, she puts him at 32. And then 10 to herself. Because she's a selfish asshole.
There you go. Done it else.
The one stop screaming. There's an attention attractor. No. Because this bitch is entirely out of her other charges.
It's the imp's turn, and Ricky said his phone has died.
Bahone died.
So,
Ricky, wanna catch you?
He did say that he
Yeah.
wanted to have it go up within 5 feet so he can deliver a spell through him.
yeah.
Yep.
Gets to within 20.
If he has any other attacks, I guess he'd take it. Because the attack action through touch is something on his turn, his personal turn.
Yeah, so little guy moves up to there. Move over to Nabra. Nabra's touch spells are... Ricky, good news. We're taking your turn for you.
Please, Shocking Grasp.
He does not have Shocking Grasp. I'm trying to see if he's got anything other than Inflict Wounds.
MP's going to use Poison Sting. He's going to use his attack.
Oh, yeah.
Keep forgetting the Imp can do that. The Imp hits.
Shocking.
Yeah! The
No,
Imp...
he's a
it's
bad
not
bitch.
shocking, it's poison.
Don't say it.
Our boy... No, there's no con save to it. You just take both.
No.
Our boy, however, doesn't. And that's an
boy.
11 on his con save. Ricky, do you want us to take a turn for you there whilst you're loading up in the back end or what?
I am good. Nabra can see the creature.
Distinctly remember
If we-
Nabra was going to forego one of his attacks to use a touch spell to hit the creature. That's what you were saying, unless you're going to do something else now. That's what we were going off of. Is that still what you wish to do, or...? If you're speaking, we can't hear you. Eldritch Blast. Okay. 17 for 14, no miss. 22 for 10, however, will hit. Anything else your turn? I'll assume the quiet is a no. Yep, cool. We'll move over to Bucky.
Buck, who is no longer lethargic, will walk up and hurt him. One.
Rolling privately, I'll undo that just now.
Thank you, sir.
Hit and a miss, does 9 damage. That wall is still maintaining, by the way. Did anything else?
That'll be it for him.
Balthazar.
Alright, well, let's see. Try to get somewhere I can do something. Oh, there he is.
Do recall that your weapons have range. You just need to be I think 60-foot range as well, yeah. First, as you throw that off, does in fact make contact. 2 friendlies within range, by the way.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Sneak attack.
So I'm not going to insult your intelligence on that nat 20, although the dice are going to insult you with a fucking 4 and a 1. So 6, 8, 8, 6, 7, 8, 14, 24. So you fire them off as the sneak attack procs there as well. It takes a meaty hit. Do anything else your turn?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay. Oh, moving away. That moves us over to Adair. Adair, lying prone.
He's gonna stay prone, and he's gonna go.
Yep. That wall, by the way, still maintained. Make an attack prone is disadvantage, everybody. So not going to insult your intelligence. The 11 obviously misses, but you need to re-roll the 20.
You don't tell that to a sniper.
That's different. They've got like extreme mental training and shit. 9, 10, 11, 12 will miss.
Yeah.
Did anything else?
That's it for Adair.
Fergus.
Fergus is gonna move in. He's just cornered himself.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
He says, "You guys are stuck in here with me." 1,
Hits.
2.
Hits. So 21 damage.
No more spell slots. No more smites.
Hit, you watch as it bloodies over. As you run out of everything else, I'll assume there's nothing else. We'll roll over to Obsidia.
Obsidia.
Did say she'd be RB.
Yeah.
Here's what we'll do. We'll pause her right now. Okay? We'll take the devil, and then, regardless of what happens, we'll let Obsidia take her turn as it was. Sound good?
Works.
Go. One of these days he will roll good. Today is not that day. He will spear our poor boy once in the tum-tum. In fact, no, he's smart enough. I'm going to ask, again, against the shove, Fergus.
Strength save. Woo!
Oh,
I'm go ahead and up as he tries and Fergus maintains. I'm gonna let you know right now, you only just passed. Yeah, the math is crazy. 8 proficiency, 8 plus proficiency plus strength. Balthazar, you best count yourself lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. He's gonna attack a 20 for 10 on Fergus. A 20 to hit, 10 on the dice for Fergus.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
23.
Ouch.
He is then gonna immediately spin round with its tail and attack Fergus with that. And check all that. Kill, kill, kill. As the tail comes round. A 17 to hit on Fergus. 27, sorry. 27. I saw the dice. The guy's got a plus 10.
This is new.
So good news or bad news?
Bad news first.
Unconscious.
Good news?
Not enough to kill.
Unconscious?
Gotta look at it that way.
Fun.
And then I'm gonna move us over to... Well, actually, he'll then... He could do that, but Bucky... he can't move through creatures. Yeah, actually, he won't do anything. Brynhild, Ruby, please tell us you're back. God damn it. God knows what's going on over there. Give me like 4 seconds. Okay, shit. Brynhild has, and I shit you not, a single divine channel divinity. A single. And let's see here. See, let's check it. So I need to read this off now. Okay. That ain't the one, is it? No. No. Cool. I'm just going to read this. Preserve life. Magic action, present your holy symbol 30 foot. You're within 30 foot. Just out of 30 foot. Gonna have to move. Only thing that I can see. And then... What is how much? And this is the final one of these.
I'm back.
Oh! So...
Perfect timing.
No, it's not, because I was just about to take this turn, but I'll undo it. So, we agreed that regardless of whatever happens, you can take your turn as Obsidia prior to what you see right now. So, what you see is going to happen regardless. Fergus is unconscious. Obsidia to take her turn first.
Alright, Obsidia is gonna use half her movement to get up.
Yep.
And then a Sorcerer's Burst Thunder.
Okay. 8 damage. 8 damage.
Thunder works normally.
Seems to be fine.
Then she's gonna use 15 to get there.
Cool. You watch as you've done that. The creature then immediately swings to push away Fergus. Fergus maintains. So it hits him with the spear. As it does, Fergus takes that hit and it immediately whips him round with the tail jack. And Fergus drops to the ground unconscious.
Okay. Brynhild sees this either through thermal sense or to her eyes. So she's then gonna step forward and pop another Preserve Life.
God damn.
And use the last one to give herself, give a deer 6, it leaves 36 over, then herself 7, leaving 29 for Fergus.
Cool. Did it else turn?
Move back, because this bitch has...
Imp.
There we go. Yeah, and I think that's it.
Ricky, it's Impy's turn. Ricky, it's Impy's turn. You're muted. In Michigan.
Okay. As Impy can't do anything correct because I didn't forego my attack. Impy will proceed to do nothing, I guess. I guess he's an antagonist there.
You
In
can
case
take
the
a
bad
help
guy wants
action.
to.
MP does
can
have
take
his
a
own
help action.
attacks.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
The Find Familiar stipulates that I believe they can't attack.
But the Find Familiar that Narbrow using is part of his pact, which stipulates he can.
Oh, then he can.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Attack of the chain. Yeah. Shit. If he can attack, Impy will throw a poison sting on that bitch.
You can certainly try. The words I'll use.
That's not gonna do it.
So when you learn the Find Familiar, you can cast this. Yeah, so Eldritch Invocation Pact of the Chain. When you learn the Find Familiar spell, cast it as a magic action. When you cast the spell, you choose one of the forms familiar, or one of these. Additionally, when you take the attack action for going to the attacks with the familiar, yeah. So and actually, MP can't attack. Okay, but he attacked earlier. I don't know. I'm fucking yeah. But MP does fail that attack regardless. So I'll then move us over to Nabra, who Nabra has his own turn.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Nabra is gonna see the situation. This buffoonery has gone on long enough. So, my friend, do you know what is brown and sticky? A stick!
Fuck you. Saw it coming, but like... Tasha's hideous laughter incoming. No, I didn't make the save yet, god damn it. It's a natural 11, the creature saves. I pushed the button to go ahead and make the save and then added the thing to myself. He saves with a natural 11.
Oh. So he beat a 15 with an 11, so he's got more than a +4. That's dope. Wait, would my DC be higher than that? I have my Rod of the Pact Keeper.
The Rod of the Pact Keeper is the reason your DC is 15.
Oh, is it usually 14?
Your save is 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wait, no, hold on. Yeah, hold on.
I was gonna say, if you said my charisma is a 7 and my proficiency is a 3, so that's a +10.
Your charisma is a +4?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side. I was looking at the save.
Yeah, which is already with your proficiency.
Yeah, 8 and 8 would be 16, right?
Your spell save did not change. That is very good to just have noticed right there and then.
No, that's one of the Marmite I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Even with your +1, however, even with your +1, which makes your DC 16, still saves.
Still beats it? Okay. Well, ball sacking my drum set then. Nope. Okay, cool. That's it for Nabra. That was fun.
That's gonna annoy me why that's not working. It is it's Bucky's turn whilst I figure this out.
Fun. Bucky is going to Ush, beautiful, and Ush, horrible. He's also going to heal 10.
What the hell? 18 for 9 will hit though.
For 19. 119.
Don't know why. Oh yeah, it didn't proc that. I'll just do the con save real quick. He saves on his con save. Did anything else?
That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to Balthazar. So he takes a crush. Balthazar, you can see the creature there.
Whoop. Step out and do it again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Boom. That hit.
17 hits, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, no, sorry, 17 misses. Sorry, 17 does miss. Apologies.
17 misses.
Yep.
Kind of a bitch. How about
18
an
hits,
18?
however.
Fucker.
5, 16. Yep, so you fire them off. 16. Did it else your turn?
Ew. And hide again.
Okay. I'm gonna move us over to Adair. Adair, you're lying prone.
Adair is gonna stand up from being prone and take a page out of Rick Nabrow's book and go, "What's the difference between 5 centaurs and a joke? Your mom can't take a joke."
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh shit!
Oh, that has done me good.
I think that's a disadvantage on saves.
It's done him good. It's done him good.
Let's go!
Did it else?
He's gonna move. He has like 20 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll move right there. And he'll end his turn.
Okay, it's Fergus's turn. Fergus is prone.
He's gonna stand up from being prone.
Mhm.
And do his maul attack with advantage twice.
Hold on. So,
Yes,
first
sir.
one procs, which procs a wisdom saving throw. Second
sorry.
one procs, which will proc a second wisdom saving throw. He saves on the second wisdom saving throw,
Beautiful.
and is no longer Tashed.
He should
Takes
still-
still prone, yeah. Takes 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 24 points of damage. Did it else?
No, that's it.
Okay, as you smash, and the creature regains
I-
itself. Obsidia.
Video is gonna peek it and is gonna alright. Fuck, do I yes, we're gonna do it. 2 sorcery points to use innate sorcery, because that's when you don't have things, you can use 2 bone things. Where does it say?
What?
Sorcerer Incarnate, there we go. Yes. So that means I have advantage. I'll roll it off and then apply active effect to myself, sorry. Oh, it's now applied on him.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Thank you.
Like this, don't worry, I know what it does. It's gonna be a set. I'm also fucking with Ricky at the same time, because that shit's gonna do my tits in. Let's go to selected, Obsidia, Skittish.
There we go. And then I'm gonna, at advantage, throw a chromatic orb with my last spell slot.
That makes that flat.
Why is it flat?
Because he's still technically prone.
Oh, he doesn't have the prone marker. Then I wouldn't have
Sorry,
done
that's came off when I've taken off the Tasha's for some reason.
Yeah, so then I wouldn't have done that.
Okay,
It-
read out what you're gonna do then. Don't worry. That's my distraction has caused this. Worry not. Just
Yeah. Alright, just gonna point at him and then, wait, that's cold damage. That seems like a good idea. So, fuck. I think she's gonna ready an action Sorcerer's Burst if he stands up.
Ricky sorted you out.
Yeah,
dig
sorry, it's explanatory. If he stands up or before she gets her turn again.
Okay. Can only be one of these. So, is it if he stands up or is it before she gets her turn?
she's gonna fire it on Fergus's turn. If
Okay.
Fergus attacks, that's when she's gonna fire it.
Okay. Then we're going to move over to our devil. Swear to God. All these rolls to recharge are all fucking sixes.
Oh no!
No, as in you need to roll a 6.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Things he has not done this entire combat. Rolled a 6. He's gonna stand on up, giving off the infernal kicks. He's enjoying every moment of it. Sees that our boy there. Let me check all my ranges. Sweet. Sees that Fergus is prone. Will make his first attack flat as a result.
He's supposed to be standing up. I stood up on Fergus's turn.
Oh,
Yeah, we just didn't get rid of the tab.
didn't hear it. Apologies. In that case, then, before Fergus's turn. In fact, no, I'll just re-roll rather than do all that. I'll just re-roll. 13, 23 to hit for 21.
Beautiful.
Wait, so he stood up?
Yeah.
Fergus is standing up.
Yeah.
That then destroys that. He'll then go ahead and, put Fergus. Oh, you saucy little bitch. Rolled a 5 that time.
Beautiful. I love that for me.
The creature will, however, I just want to quickly do some quick math. Creature will, however, squeeze. Just shifty squeeze by for a moment and use its reach on a dare with its tail.
No, stop.
And I'll just re-roll that 20 just to be safe. Well, the good news is it wasn't a nat 1.
Adair isn't supposed to be prone either.
Okay. Well, the good news is it still hits
Yeah.
for 36.
36?
Yeah. Fuck you concentrating on. Hideous laughter.
Yeah, it's going now.
So it moves, it kind of squeezes as the tail flicks through. As it does, comes back in. The mandibles start going again. It'll laugh. Brynhild.
Brynhild is gonna. What's Brynhild gonna do? Brynhild, I think she's gonna. I can't move right now. She's gonna peek and toll the dead, and then go back where she's standing right now.
I'll just roll a wisdom save, and if it goes.
Thank you.
Roll, is it 2d12?
Yes.
Roll 2d12. Fails.
Okay. Pop. There you go.
18
Ooh,
down.
good damage.
Then we move on over to the imp. Impy.
Yes. Impy in typical Impy fashion is going to be a bad bitch and throw up a sting if he can.
Yeah, I'll we'll sort it later and solidify it. 30 sessions in, we'll solidify it. 13 will miss, don't worry.
Yeah, cool. I figured that was what was going to happen anyway. Sweet. That's it for MP.
Nah, bro.
Is that fucker Tasha?
No. With advantage on all magical effects, no.
God, I hate
Advantage on my dick! What the fuck?
Also, with Tasha's, once they're prone, any damage they take immediately procs another save. That save has advantage, simply because they've been attacked.
Yeah. I hate that, like, so many creatures have magic advantage, magic resistance and shit. Like, let me be a magical bitch, but no, save spells, so spell slots fizzles away. Yes, I'm a bitter bitch.
Most of them take half damage, regardless.
Yeah.
You just happen to hit this guy with most of the shit he was immune to.
No. I'm saying just like the advantage on saving throws against magical effects.
It's not, bro. You fire out the witch bolt and it does. You watch it right over its fucking head.
Yeah, that feels about right.
Great damage, horrible execution. Anything else?
Shit aim. No, that shall be it for now, bro.
It says, Bucky's turn.
Bucky is going to fisticuff 1, fisticuff 2, and both missed.
It's gonna
That's Bucky.
just brush that under as the thing swings at the giant insect and misses Balthazar.
And he was supposed to heal for 10 points. 29.
Let's take a shot from here. Bam! Fuck you. Sorry.
Shit damage, but a hit's a hit, my guy. 18 total damage, yep.
And a miss.
9 for 5 shall sadly miss as you fire off and just, that one, you watch as it does substantially hurt a bitch, we'll say for certain. Did anything else your turn?
Oh, I'm just hiding.
Yeah. There. Still prone tag. There we go.
Deer's gonna move back. The Obsidia.
Hello.
Ruby, did you just say hello?
I can occupy the same space as the imp, right?
Yes,
Because it's a tiny creature. Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works. But the imp would technically have to be flying 5 foot, I would say, because it only... Oh no, it has a walk speed and a fly speed, but given that Ricky had it flying, I would assume that it's 5 foot high in the air anyway, and therefore you could occupy that space.
Okay. Adair will Blade Song
Yeah?
because he seems to want Adair's attention. Life of Adair. There we go. Blade Song. Apply active effects. It doesn't work whenever I click it.
It's because you've got it on targeted rather than selected.
Did it put it on the demon instead?
No. Thank God. It won't let you because it's a self thing.
That pushes my AC to 19. If I'm within 5 feet of Bucky, my AC is 21.
Totally forgot that Bucky should have taken half your damage there.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Adair is going to go magic rapier attack, standard.
Did you want to do this?
Okay. It just pierce him through the heart and he's done. Because it is a piercing weapon. How much fun can you have with it?
Oh, you can blend that shit, my guy. You can, like, stick it in, and if you do, just start, like, mincing it around as you watch as the eye scream in pure terror. As you all get these mental images of chains being torn asunder. As the creature then immediately into nothing bar dust.
Oh, he's just dust on the ground now.
You stand there, covered in devil blood. Rather exhausting fight. Blade songing to do 2 damage is the funniest thing I think I'll ever see, Jalen. I'll be honest with you.
It's hilarious.
But as yous all stand there, Brynhild notices a new vibration enters the chat. You then all start to hear this Very slow, deliberate, methodical clap.
Oh, it's that fucker again, isn't it?
Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There is now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonlance stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. So there's a go live time. This is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is, firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more to Icewind Dale to face the Rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays we trade the Frost with the Tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the Death Curse. On Thursdays we keep things Eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game where I even bring in new Dungeon Masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Phandelver where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game. Brynhild looks up, sitting at the very, very top, above the windows and above the door with a commanding view of the battlefield. Didn't think this one through, but tiefling looking thing with a long tail that seems to have like a scorpion piercer at the end. Very long fingernails, very long toenails, and a red robe with bluish hair and blue MC Hammer trousers. The tree is not there, however.
Smash. Why is your tail a scorpion tail? Is that normal for tieflings?
No.
Not a tiefling, darling.
As Adair is gonna keep his eyes on her as he reaches into his bag and he's gonna pull out a potion of healing. He's just gonna swig it back.
Oh, yeah, that the whole time? Okay.
I only have one.
She looks on down. That was impressive, to say the least. Very good. Very poorly executed, but good. So, who lured yous here and who was the prey?
Wait, she's on the bed, right?
No. She's on the ceiling, like on the roof. This like 3-tiered roof.
Oh. I believe I might be the victim, or the target, from this good servant Temper. I already forgot his name.
And these are your friends, the compatriots. She watches. She stands up, and as she does, rather commanding, as she just kind of drapes on down onto the ground. She's about as tall as Bucky.
Oh.
I am not gonna bring in her token for the sake of it right now, because God knows if we'll need her. But she looks round at you all. You all seem to be who you say you are. Nobody here looks untoward, shall we say. Nah.
Speaking
Yes.
of who we say we are, who are you?
Oh, I didn't say, honey.
I was asking.
And someone that observed the fight. You know, I must say, commendable. You did very well. Very good. None of these guys are in any way, shape, or form related to me, by the way, so... I am from the third. They're from the first. They're friends with Zariel. I'm friends with what's-his-face.
You're a devil.
Don't deny it, but, you know, the difference here is, again, I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to congratulate you. And also offer you, points towards yourself there, some assistance. You seem to spend most of that fight on your ass. I have seen pieces of paper fight ice devils and do considerably better.
To be fair, we did fight 6 other devils right before this, and I kind of spent.
There's always an excuse with your type, honey. Always an
Explanation.
excuse.
Yes.
But, she places a little hand towards Adair. You, however, you have potential.
Can I look into her and see, like insight, try to see what her motives are in seeking me out?
Sure. Bitch. She seems genuine, but there is clearly ulterior.
Okay.
Like she wants to. You get the feeling that she wants to help you out, but there's obviously something that she'll get in return from it.
He's gonna think for a second. He said, "You're a devil. There's always a deal with you."
Always.
What are you looking for? And what are you offering?
I'm offering you this. She pulls out this rather nice. We'll use the word nice, but we'll put it in italics because I think it's nice. Yous might not. I think that's pretty cool. I'd wear that.
I fuck with it.
I offer you this. Pretty cool necklace.
Could I give the look over? Like,
You can look at it.
Yeah, she won't.
like from a distance. Can I? Does it seem magical in nature?
Give an Arcana check. Disadvantage.
I mean, shit. It has glowing writing on it.
I mean, shit.
I don't
One rating
know
on it.
why. I don't even know what the fuck I tried because I just know as a player I roll like shit. As a DM, I absolutely TPK.
You TPK because you use crunchy crits. There's a difference.
Yes, but then I proceed to roll 5 crits.
And what are you wanting in return?
A small favor, nothing more, nothing less.
You don't want my soul, so I'm listening.
Your type's already coming to me regardless, honey.
You're gonna deal
That's
with
racist.
that
I
before
love
I die. It's because I'm a tiefling. I have to deal with that before I die.
And afterwards, don't worry. Don't worry about it. You're kinda A-okay with me. But up here, spits on the ground, you're kinda in trouble. It made its way to hell.
He said a favor, and that's all she wants.
Yep.
And he's gonna say, in that being, I'm not gonna leave a blank check for a devil to cash. Well, is that a thing now? It wouldn't be no. wouldn't it?
There's a particular thing I'm looking for. Very powerful artifact. Comes from way over the way. Big. Ancient. Tall. And there's a stick. It's a nice stick. As your friend would say, a sticky stick. Looks at you, Nabra.
How about just gonna smile and thumbs up? Yeah.
I think we found ourselves in a sticky situation, huh?
It's
I guess the devils are a stickler for the rules.
it's a metal rod. Big quarterstaff. Can't miss it. It's long, almost looks like a sword without a hilt. I would very much like it.
Is this thing that you're looking for in Netheril?
It's netherese, as is the big black obelisk. But I just
Okay.
need the staff.
Okay. And how can that help me? And he's gonna point at the necklace.
Well, for starters, it'll make you smarter. And given a wizard spent most of his time on his ass, that would mean he's not very smart now.
I could read more books.
Yeah, you got time to read all the
Nerd.
books in the world as the world freezes over. Like I said, you're coming to me regardless, honey.
Okay. Item for item, we can do this.
Oh, we can make deals with devils after all, can't we?
It's not like my children won't be tieflings anyway, and he's gonna step forward and offer a hand to her to shake.
Yep. She shakes your hand on this. I'll give you an insight check.
Will do.
Oh,
She
Don't know a thing.
places the necklace on or around your neck as it does. You watch those little barbs all stick in. Hurts a little. Also kind of tickles a little.
So magic items do.
You are bestowed with the blessing of the lonely genius. Your intellect increases by 2.
Oh, that's great, isn't it?
It
I like
is.
the
Gives you an
name.
18. He's traded a particular staff for 2 points of intelligence.
Yep,
Fucking
we don't
thresholds.
know what the staff is yet. I'll identify it later.
She also does not have the spell necessary to create for you a image of this, sadly. Or she would have. And in turn I would have let you see the thing.
Wait, could I try to interpret it and create a minor illusion with Obsidia and like basically like shape it and then make suggestions to kind of figure out what it looks like to get a rough idea?
You can.
Yeah, what does it end up looking like roughly?
What do you draw?
I
Get a pencil and a paper and draw it. We'll start this onto a dirt sheet.
missed what the exact description was.
Use Microsoft Paint. Let me know when you're ready.
My fucking Windows key doesn't. No, this is not a fucking joke. I press Windows, it doesn't do anything. There we go. Paint. All right, I have Paint open. What was the description of the thing?
It was a quarterstaff that looks like a longsword without the guard. Or in other words, basically a tang of a very thin longsword.
Okay, now my Windows key works again.
Yeah.
So like, hold on.
L-E...
How do you spell handle?
H-A-N-D. Actually draw it.
HANDEL.
Is it L-E or E-E-L?
L-E, but I said actually draw it. Don't you be using ChatGPT.
No. No, I got it. Look, I drew it. I posted it down for him. Cindy has an 8 in wisdom. I posted the photo of my very professional drawing.
Yeah, no. That don't even look close.
Why the fuck is my Windows key dying on me? What the fuck? Well, let me
Intelligence
check
modifier. God damn it. This ain't adding. I'll get you sorted. I mean, yeah, so let's say you draw that. She looks at it indifferently.
Why does Discord not allow me to just use my Windows key? What the fuck?
But it's gives that little nod to you as the deal is done and you shake upon it. You get a +2 at your intelligence. I just need to... I'm going to add a completely different item. I'm going to add the headband of intellect right now so I can see what it does to your mod, so that way I can copy its mod. So
Let's be at 19.
Yeah, but I need to see how it interacts with that in terms of its intelligence value, and then its upgrade. Okay. Delete. Edit. Intelligence value. There you go. You now have the blessing of Lonely Genius added to you. Your intelligence.
No attunement slot?
It's not an item. It's a blessing.
Oh. Okay.
Obsidia, your time in dealing with all of this. You are aware that the devils often give people tokens, mementos even, to remind them of their deals.
There we go, we're back. The weirdest thing just happened. I opened the game, I wanted to close it again, I click exit game, and my fucking Discord closes. So I didn't catch what you were saying to Obsidia.
You are aware, given your dealings with, devils and such through your secret, that when devils make deals with humans and humankind, they'll often give them items as mementos of the pact that they have signed for their contract.
Ew, it's like our copy of the contract for the thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah. What would you like to do now? Is the house just remains as you turn the Underdark, having slaughtered all of these devils? Off.
I want to take a nap. I'd like to ask her if
She's
this
gone.
place. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna find the nearest bed and take a nap. That doesn't have a back door.
Is there still one more demon?
No, this was the roof guy.
Yep, that was the last one. The
Right
necklace is
now,
still around my
bitches.
neck, right? It doesn't just vanish into me.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
these doors
it's-
are still locked. Did we get the keys? Didn't they
Yeah,
shove the keys on the door for
They're
this one?
slid. They were slid under the door, yeah. But I'm just gonna have Bucky kick open my door. So
Would I be able to unlock? Like, would I have the key for this door?
Did you pick the key up? I
You
think
want
you
me to
did.
get in there? I'll
I
open
think
it
I
for you.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's dead. Yeah,
So can I try to open the door?
your door unlocks.
There's. I'm just gonna shove my bed so it's in front of. Actually, can I grab this drawer over here and put it in front of the secret door?
Yeah.
And
You
then
just-
I'm just gonna collapse on the bed.
Balthazar, actually.
I'm just gonna have Bucky kick it open.
Yep.
I don't have time for locks.
You all start making your way to a bed.
Bucky's gonna squeeze in here.
You all start to
I'm
relax.
gonna give him the protect me overnight. Is my egg still in here?
Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. As you lie there, you close your eyes and relax. You think about the people of Icewind Dale on this little detour. Can you name one of the people from Icewind Dale that you've even interacted with?
Espen Grimshield.
That's Dragonlance, Ricky. That's Dragonlance. That's a completely different campaign on a completely different fucking world.
Nice try.
Shit.
Yeah, were we able to think of 3 NPCs we've interacted with?
Zordak Sunblight, Valen.
He's
I
dead.
don't remember.
She's okay.
Oh, it has to be 3 alive ones?
Yeah, we'll go with the live ones.
Are you making it really hard now?
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yeah,
We had the bitch that gave us the, or not the orb of direction. Like the same time we found the orb of direction.
Does Professor Skunk count?
There's
that an
the
NPC?
druid that we kept running into that healed us.
He never really gave us his name, did he?
That's okay.
Are we now questioning if this campaign passes the Bechtel test?
That's okay. So over the table, Jalen, you failed your insight check to see what was actually bad there. I'll let you know now. Whilst you rolled a 4, I rolled a natural 5. It's a very high deception, buddy. 3 random NPCs now just absolutely hate your guts. You.
Oh,
There.
so you
They just
so
hate you.
So you basically pulled a, is it rogue? But like tripled
I know.
from the deck of many things. Because there's like the deck of many things there. You have a thing where like
It
one of
does
the
come
NPCs
from the book of
has
many
a
things.
but yeah, that tracks.
Do I know that they random? Oh, you said over the table.
Over
no.
the table.
So
I'm just making you. I'm making you aware, so that way when these NPCs start to act funny towards you, you know why.
So it's ones that we know. Okay.
Maybe.
Is that wait? Is that another demon? You know why? The brother of you know who.
Is this why it's called the boon of the lonely genius? Is because 3 random fucking people hate you?
Yep. You got it, buddy.
Oh.
Fun.
But yeah.
There's
I
also
really-
the brother. You know what?
I really hope it's not Valen. We kind of need her.
Oh my god, you're right. a non-player character of the GM's choice is on. Oh, well, I'll let you even be. I'll tell you right now. I
Wait.
couldn't think of 3 NPCs that Yous had actually interacted with, barring
Yeah.
Yolene.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
The
fucking
one
mayors.
mayor.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's a bunch of fucking
the one-
mayors.
The one mayor.
The
Matthew, are
Frostmaiden
you
herself.
right about me about Rogue or about the effect?
It is essentially Rogue times 3.
Yep. But don't ask me why I know exactly which card of the deck of many things that is on top of my head.
I was gonna say
I drive
it
myself
could
nuts.
be the Frostmaiden herself. Like it could be anybody.
The Frostmaiden hates you regardless.
She could hate me more.
Frostmaiden is more of an enemy
Hates
than
me
a
in particular.
But yeah,
I mean, you could do that, but the only thing that's gonna change is that she's gonna make sure you're absolutely dead and double tap you.
yeah. Roll off a long rest, however.
Let's go! I'm gonna okay, wait, do you have the thing where it shows you what you all recovered?
Yeah, that's just standard in Foundry. That's just standard
hell yeah.
Foundry BT2.
Because, like, I love seeing the full list. And again! Yeah, no, that is... I have 10 things that got recovered and fixed.
Does it explain? Do they hate me because they know I made the pact, or?
I mean, you can pick your reason why they hate you. It doesn't mean it's right.
It's because of the color of your skin.
Oh,
That
this
seems a bit
glorious,
extreme.
this glorious light blue.
Yes.
Say, blue people need
Fucking
to
hate
stick
the
together,
Avatar.
man.
Hate blue people.
What do you
One from
mean
that
by
V, not the
blue
one-
people?
I wouldn't consider them people.
People is a strong word.
Secretly, Obsidia is one of the NPCs.
So, I have gone ahead and I have traced for you. Yeah, I've traced for you, if you may have noticed how quickly and easily it was to trace this. I'm just gonna make sure there's no shadows as well. So I take this photo for you, and I'll post it in Discord. This is the description. Do we have a notes channel here? We don't. This is the description of the item.
It could also be Zordok's wife.
That looks like a immovable rod.
A movable rod has 2 horses on the end.
That does not look like an immovable rod. It looks like a staff.
Did say it was a quarter staff.
The 2024 rules, you might never know if they adjusted the image.
No, because you have one in Tomb of Annihilation, I'm pretty sure, and the image is the same.
I know.
But yeah. Use sleep. I dare you have some horrible nightmares.
Love that
Oh,
for
you
me.
got a horsey?
But use awake in the morning. Or at some point. I'll knock off a long rest for Balthazar as well. I think John is...
Oh, I can get that.
Oh, okay. Let's use all awake. Come to in the morning. Feeling refreshed. But oh so fucking sore. And find familiar. How long does that last for?
I believe.
Just lasts?
Until he's dismissed.
Yeah, it just lasts. And I guess he technically does heal. But as he's all awake in the manor, the mansion in the morning, or whenever it is, it's really hard to tell. But 8 hours later, you all walk on out of your respective rooms. Everything remains the same. The ice is long gone. There's no new creatures. There's nothing new. You have survived the ambush. And with that, Obsidia,
Yes.
however much of your secret you have told is now out there.
I mean, she hasn't told a lot. Nobody's asked about it yet. So I think she would just try to keep up the charade.
You told us Van Thumper was after you.
Well,
for something.
yeah, there's a lot of people after me. I'm pretty popular.
Adair wouldn't care enough to ask. Actually, yes, he would. Because we fought off 7 demons because of it. He's just waiting for her to come out the room.
Sir?
I'm currently cooking. If you can move me for me. But yeah, she comes out of the room. I'm gay.
Don't tell us something. What?
No, because she comes out.
Balthazar, what?
What?
Congratulations, darling. That's fantastic.
Hey, I can be bisexual in peace, okay? Balthazar. I'll slip
You can
estrogen.
be whatever you want to be, darling.
I'll
That's
slip
what makes you
estrogen.
fabulous.
Yeah, I'll slip estrogen into his water sack later, okay?
But as
Start dosing him.
he's awake, you
Oh,
enter outside.
But he will go over to Obsidia as soon as he sees her. So, like, what was all this about?
I guess he was a fan of my writing.
You're writing? Like what?
I
did you write?
wrote a book.
Exposing them, right?
an expose, if you will.
An expo.
You can consider it that.
He's gonna
Yeah?
turn to Balthazar. You know about this too?
No.
No, just learn what you did. I mean,
Did nobody else read the book that Obsidia gave us at the very beginning of camp?
What?
I thought it was a marvelous read.
Did she give us all books? No. Is he fucking with us? No.
Ricky, why don't you go ahead and just quickly, to me, just roll a d20 there, buddy. Just roll a d20.
I can do that.
He just goes, so whatever you wrote was serious.
Sorry, one more time?
He just goes, so whatever you wrote was serious enough for them to do this.
Well, I guess, yeah. They're big fans. What can I say?
Explain.
I'm quickly putting chicken in the pan. Give me a second.
Did you get that roll, big guy?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, people can roll against it if they want with an insight check.
What is this? What is this supposed to be for him saying? Did nobody read the book?
Balthazar, this is clearly just the gay best friend propping up his girly boss.
So, what was the question again? About what I wrote? Or
Yeah, explain the nature of what you wrote.
so I wrote a book. It might have been an expose about how they were devil worshippers, which I think I got proven right again. So, they kind of haunted me out of the city because I exposed all the elite for being devil worshippers and all that.
Is that why you're here?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. Have you ever read the book? You don't seem sophisticated enough, but you might have.
Sophisticated.
The Hellbent Highborn. It's called. They actually gave me a copy of it last night. I think they were fans. I put my signature into it. I think they might have known.
Yeah, you think? Just take a wild guess. Adair's gonna think for a second.
You can do it.
Do you think this is gonna be a problem again?
Well, there's a reason I'm this far north. And there's a reason I'm still getting demons. So I don't know. Van Temper kind of scoured off, but he did kind of summon 7 demons to go after us. But what I'm kind of banking on here is that that he's out of demons. So I think we should be fine. Is that deception or persuasion?
I mean, you're not really lying or trying to persuade him. You are literally saying here that you hope he's out of fucking demons. Nothing you said was a lie, to my knowledge.
I'll give you that. I've not read it.
You can insight check if you wish to.
Yeah, I'm gonna also insight check. The D20 was rolled. That was there we go, 12.
So it's kind of saying this to you, and she's like staring you down in the eye. You can see it in like her brow and such. Like there is those moments of cognition where you can see like 2 and 2 are being put together. And she's like, oh well, he's out of the picture, and we can hope he's out of demons.
Okay.
You can hope he's out of demons, and by all accounts, he's not here to witness the aftermath.
Matthew, for your note keeping, this is absolute faked confidence.
I figured as much.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's just hope he thinks you're dead then. Also, nah, bro. He's gonna call from around the room. Call from around the room. Learn your demons' names before you summon them again.
The issue is
That's really weird. I just, went, hey, that guy, and, called him good.
Just learn the demon's true name. Summon it, charm it, and tell it your name. To tell it to
coming back on your last comment. The issue is he doesn't really have anybody reporting back to him that I'm dead. So, we can just hope for the best. That's all we can do, right?
Let's just say no more pity quests because the kids got the best of me as well.
Amazing.
Yeah, usually I'm the one beating up kids.
I get
anyway.
Adair will go back into his room and grab a flying carpet with the egg on it and bring it right back out.
Yep. Use all stand here. No. Ready to leave.
Is searching this house any good to us?
It'd maybe take about an hour or so. You don't turn up much bar the frozen meats, some of the spices and cheeses. There doesn't seem to be anything too major here, or anything worth note. There we go. And also delete the drawing here as well.
Does he?
But use. Take your time. I assume you move out back to the icy tundra.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gonna take the long hour walk back to the icy tundra, and I guess we'll meet up with Valen because our next item of business is going to the city. She gave us enough downtime.
Yep. You take all that time. You loot the house for what it's worth, if anything.
Nothing.
You walk back, discussing discussing what has happened. What is the best phrase to use? And get back to the town of Brinshander. everything is as it was. Nothing has really changed. But use get back on the carpet and head on back to the town. You meet with Yulin once more. As you's back to that little place, and she kind of looks on at you in the tavern once more, where she seems to have turned it into her own little home base. If you saw all over, she turns and oh, you're gone. You're gone a while.
Just about. He's gonna think for a second. A day and a half.
Sorry? No, it's been at least. We tried the long rest, got interrupted, and then tried the long rest again.
Yeah, day and a half.
Then long rest again, so that's what, day and a half, maybe 2?
Maybe 2. Why is Shield of Faith double stacking?
That's not
No,
Shield of Faith, it's the aura that happens, don't worry.
Yep.
Well, she turns to yourself, Obsidia. Our enemies have gotten the heads on us. So we need to get to the caves. We need to get to where we need to go soon.
He's gonna cross his arms. We're the only people who have access to the poem to open the city of Netheril.
Yeah, but you're not the only people that know its location. Anyway.
They'd just be waiting for us.
Yeah, and do you want for an entire army of 3 to be waiting at us for us at the gate, or what?
Who said it was an army?
See, someone with
If
some
other
common
people
sense.
know, if other people know that we have the access key, then all they have to do is walk up to Netheril, wait for us to open it, and then jump the fuck out of us. So if we haste, we can maybe beat the jumpers, you know?
Okay, let's go.
He's only the solid transport there, however.
We have a carpet.
Yes, however, where you're going is in the opposite end of Icewind Dale.
Opposite end of Icewind Dale,
Is
like
the jungle?
over towards Rigid Glacier type area.
Ragged. And yes.
Ragged.
She rolls her eyes at you. I'm actually looking like a real ass, by the way, and I do apologize.
Yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna go. What's your problem, Evelyn? Well, what's wrong today? Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed?
Looks at you and with that look of just like hatred, like complete apathy towards you. Fine with everybody else.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course it had to be Evelyn.
She was the only NPC I remembered.
It couldn't be a random bartender somewhere.
Could you remember any of the bartenders? Remember, all the people that we knew initially died with the first group.
There was the one that was gonna take my spell book if I left it behind.
What makes you think they liked you to begin with, if that's what they were going to do?
Can't
Hey.
magically change somebody's mind, it's already said.
But she looks. You can get there safe, or you can get there in peril. Or rather, we can get there safe or in peril.
Better.
I'd like safe.
Well, it's... When was the last time you travelled this far and didn't encounter any issues? This is a more built-up area. And over to the west, you know, it's closer to the water, so most of your problems probably come from the water, but over to the east is nothing but the land, the desolate desert that is Icewind Dale, the frozen tundra, the spine of the world. You have seen what lurks beneath, right?
He's thinking for a second. I'm not sure what she means.
There is... What's its face? Where's this fucking pronunciation guide? Where is it? You know. The big thing.
Who?
There we go! Really? I'm not trying to be funny. Oh, yeah. There we go. RV Arches.
Oh,
A white
Jesus.
dragon in the snow is going to be hard to see until it's too late.
she usually stays near the Sea of Moving Ice or the Spine of the World, yes?
Or where there's food. The dragon. And she's partially blind.
Oh, yeah, she is blind, isn't she?
We could kill her, probably.
No, we fucking can't. I know you've seen how big that dragon is. There's no way. It's the size of any town, give or take.
Yeah, and we just took down several demons.
Yeah, but this is an ancient dragon. There's no
We got
eating.
this. Okay.
What's the difference?
The
RV
fine
Arches
class-
is over
She's blind.
900 years old.
She's blind.
Yeah, a calamity is still a calamity, regardless if it can see you or not.
I mean, you're welcome to fly, by all means. You can fly, looks at you there. But, does anybody think they know a safer route?
Do you?
We could try and get some of the clans.
The clan? No, that's not safe. Nobody wants to.
The clan with a K? I don't know about that.
No, the elk and the tiger clan.
Oh, those clans.
Oh, as escorts?
No, it's pack mules.
Whatever you think, you know this place better than us.
That's more so time-wise. After all, he's already wasted some time. I imagine it was him. So yous now need to either, or we, collectively, need to expedite our retreat, or try and barter with the people. The choice is yours, but I would recommend that yous, what my companion is trying to say, she would recommend that you expedite the process as quickly as possible, so that way we know exactly what we're doing, so that way we can go ahead and we can get to the lost city of Netheril, or its enclave. Yes, Professor.
Somebody hit fast forward on that person.
The Professor's just excited. It's been a while.
Uh-huh.
Last time he was out on a island for quite some time. Good thing he doesn't feel the cold, I suppose, but he was very lonely.
Everyone, I don't know, do we have to spend time tracking down the...
Well, they are nomadic, so you may have to try and search for them. Have you encountered them before?
Can I think back to see if we encountered any of the tribes? No, because we fucking fly a lot.
You can roll a history check.
I
The
will.
only way we encountered him was at the those rooms at the
23.
Everything that John just said.
John, what did you just say?
The only time we encountered him was in the what's her head's castle,
Oral.
the trials, Oral's castle, the trials.
Yeah, they're dead.
And I don't even know if those were real.
The people? They were very real.
Well, it seemed like it, but
The 5 levels of exhaustion you took a dare make you believe that it was very real.
Yeah, they were very real. He's gonna say while we were doing the the exhaustion one, I spoke to the people doing their move, and they say they do it every year. They're nomads. They never stay in one place for long, so whoever wants to do the test, they can just help. So
That was a test of endurance, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
so time is of the essence. But she thinks that us finding nomads makes it quicker than us flying there on our carpet.
Well, the issue is the dragon. The issue is if we fly into the dragon, and the dragon might fuck us up.
Yeah.
So the idea is we're going over the ground and find the nomads, so we don't get marked by a dragon.
So so we can do this on our way to. We are going to Reged Glacier, right? Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
That's a walk and a half. How long of a travel is that?
60 miles is the crows fly.
Walking quite a while.
Yeah, that's a while.
Let me. I every time I have this. Did I better have saved it as a journal? One of those things. Manor outer, nope. Encounter statistics. Now, if I still got that on.
I mean, we have money. We can get mounts, so we don't have to trudge through the snow. What's the best mount that we dogs and dog sleds, right? Scottish.
Axe beaks.
Yeah, I mean it's better for us not to be trudging through all that fucking snow.
Could someone tell me how far it is in miles again?
I'll do it.
Just over 60.
Yeah, it looks like 60.
So say 60 miles at.
And there's no cut through paths. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So 60 miles at. Do the math. 30 foot every 6 seconds. So 30 foot every 6 seconds. Got to times that by 10 for a minute. So 300 foot a minute. That'll be your longest travel yet.
Mm-hmm.
Just over 17 and a half hours.
And we would be meeting we'd have a chance of meeting the tribesmen like along the way. So
that would be so that's flying. Flying is 17 hours.
we're
17 hours, no tribe. Chance of wilderness encounters.
Yeah.
Or find the tribe, take longer than 17 hours. No wilderness encounters.
I say we find the tribe.
All right.
Because how bad can wilderness encounters get?
Very.
Have you
I'll let you know right now, Xanathar's Guide to Everything, I roll the 11 through 15 and not the 5 through 10.
I have never seen it, so
You've never seen it, but you've seen the stuff that comes from it. Let me just grab the book real quick and get to where we are. And I'm gonna take a Riker pose here as I do this, if you've ever seen Star Trek. You know, because this is an important, pivotal moment that requires gravitas. I'm now going to mount the chair really funny as well, and you're going to not question it for 40 years. This is an Arctic L coastal, so close. Coastal Arctic. Gucci. So just... Oh wow, okay. That's a funny one. That one's a funny one more than anything. Let's see. A blizzard? You remember the blizzard, right? There was also the... Oh, there's Rim Mirages. Just a casual adult white dragon in there.
We can take it.
yeah, we can take that.
There's 2d20 revenants.
2d20 revenants, did you just said?
Yeah, there's also one here. 3d20 plus 60 caribou deer.
Yeah, let's find those tribesmen, yeah?
Like, that one's just funny to see more than anything. Just that's like, what, a maximum of 80 just deer just run past you, and it's like, okay. Roll strength save not to be trampled. Roll strength save not to
That
become
sounds like
Earl.
rifle season.
Roll strength save not to become fucking Mufasa.
So we
You
have
boys fancy some venison?
5, 6. We have 6 people in the party. You said we can pull 4 dogs per sleigh.
Yeah.
And
There's
the sleigh and the
also
dog.
there's also Yelaine.
Yeah.
That makes
She doesn't
7
have
people.
She doesn't have her own travel funds. I'm sorry. So how much would that cost the party? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sleds.
Obsidia will cover whatever cost required.
You said what?
Obsidia will cost whatever cost required. She has 420 gold on her.
We'll cover
Lace it.
whatever cost. We'll cover
Yeah.
whatever cost required. Thank you.
For putting everybody into the situation inside of the mansion.
Oh my god, is that a conscious?
What?
No, it's bribery.
When did you grow one of those?
So let's see. I swear we do this math like at least 3 times. So
Last time we couldn't fucking afford it.
so let me get the numbers here. And it holds. And then dog.
What spell level is Legend Lore level 5?
No idea.
So a sled. One sled equals 20 gold pieces. So one SD is 20 gold pieces.
That's 100. That's 140 so far.
Then one dog equals 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, Obsidia can't cover
But,
everybody.
but each sled weighs 300 pounds, and each dog can carry 350 pounds. Meaning, gonna
You need
need a
more
lot of dogs
You think 6 would be enough?
per person.
Yeah, per person. So Adair can. You don't have to buy one for Adair. He can literally ride the carpet, low. So
I
it's
can
fine.
literally ride a dog.
Actually, yeah, you can literally ride a dog. So the carpet can fit the party.
The carpet fits the party. It won't fit Elaine. If it fits the party, it drops its speed to half. With
Does it?
just one
Okay.
person, it then becomes 60 foot per turn
so-
instead.
So yeah, it's only. So let's do this math. Can Balthazar just ride a dog? Is that what he can do?
How
Oh
much
no,
is that?
it's gonna be you plus your gear, Balthazar.
You calling Balthazar fat?
No.
How much is an X beak? Maybe I just get one of those.
Balthazar, you weigh 65. You're then carrying 86. So a dog could carry you.
Okay, so that's cool.
An axe beak.
So,
An axe beak can carry as much weight as a mule. Fuck you.
Didn't we have axe beaks at one point?
Brynhild, I think, had
Left
one,
one.
and then not Brynhild, whatever Renfrey, Alpha's character was dead. I didn't play this time, so yeah.
they're slower than the dog and sled method, but they are cheaper. So that's just
Axe-
50 gold.
Yeah, and the carrying
Or-
capacity is here.
So let me figure out what it is for like the regular person to
Strength
get the whole
score
part.
multiplied by 15, so
Times 6, 300 plus.
and then it
300.
counts as one size larger. But an axe beak also carries Balthazar quite well, apparently.
I'm good either way.
So we would wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 300 is how much the total dogs are. Like 6 dogs for one person is 300 times 5 is 1,500. All the not slaves. Slaves. Sleds are 140, but we can take away the 40 to that and just do 100 because Adair and Balthazar don't need sleds. So our total cost for everybody getting sleds and dogs should be 1,600 gold pieces.
Alright, so math here.
Cool.
Wait, sorry, how much gold pieces?
1,600.
Fuck.
I can-
Obsidia cannot cover that.
Everybody has money. They should be able to cover themselves.
I can cover myself, yeah.
Yeah, because it's 220 for.
I swear.
Yeah.
Did Fergus spend all of his money? Is that why he has 0 platinum?
Yeah.
Yes, magic items.
Yeah. Adair can cover himself.
Love how when I click on Obsidia, the colors disappear off the map, and if I click on Brynhild, the colors intensify. And if I deselect them, they're both needed. Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
god,
nice.
they are really intense.
Obsidia, Nobrow, Brunhild. That's 3. Fergus is another one. 5,600 divided by 5. That's roughly 320 per person. We should be able to afford that if we all just put in.
It's 220 a person. The issue is Brynhild is broke.
I don't think you're counting. Yulin.
It's still four dogs and a sled is 220.
5 dogs. Oh,
5 dogs.
I'm sorry. We're doing 6 dogs and a sled.
6 dogs and sled. A person?
Yeah, a person.
A person?
A person. Because it's going to be the dogs have to carry the sled, you and your gear. So it's 6 dogs and the sled.
You get when one dog grabs a sled, there's £50 free at that point.
Obsidia can do it with 2 sleds. With 2 dogs. 2 dogs. If
Usually,
how much can a dog carry?
One dog carries 350. But
Yeah.
the sleigh is 300 on its own.
So you cover one dog for a sled, and then 1 dog for a person. You have a 700 carrying cap. Obsidia weighs 180 with 80 pounds of gear.
You have 400 left over.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
she fits within that. So she only needs 2 dogs. So I don't know where we're getting 6 dogs a person come from.
Sorry, my bad.
What do we need the sled for? Can't we just ride the dog?
160. No,
you can't ride the dog.
That's another.
Crush that little bastard. Happens.
Let me check out. Fergus weighs 180 pounds, and he's carrying 180 pounds of gear. 360. Dogs can carry 350.
Brynhild also only needs 2 dogs.
Makes him 710, and that means he needs 3 dogs.
How the fuck does he weigh that much?
I don't know. He's just a heavy fuck. Like, it's not, I don't know.
The amount of shit he has in his backpack alone.
Yeah. The only reason my weight is cut down is because you know what? Yeah, he's wearing plate armor. He's just heavy.
Oh yeah.
So there's 350. Let's run it this way. Okay, if there's 350 to play with, then let's go and I'm gonna do the numbers in order, and I'll find out how many dogs be needed immediately.
At least 3 is what I'm looking at.
So I'll do
No,
math.
it depends on per person, because you're saying 3 per person, but one needs 4 and the other one needs 2.
Who needs 4?
Your fat ass, apparently.
No. That's Fergus's character. I'm riding a carpet. He needs 3. Because 1 for the sleigh and 2 for him.
So Adair, I'm gonna do this number. I'm gonna do maximum, and then I'm gonna do addition, and then I'm gonna do the subtraction. Adair, what's your character weight that you set?
Like Adair?
On character creation, what's Adair's weight?
175.
What's his additional weight? What's his additional gear?
22 pounds.
So Adair is 197 total. Balthazar, weight on character creation?
65.
Plus 80, is it not? 85 for what you've got?
It was 86.6. Yeah.
I don't care about the points, so don't worry. Go on. Brynhild, weight on creation is in the sheet, Ruby?
160 inv.
160 and carrying 160 as well?
Yep.
Cool. Fergus, weight on creation plus weight carried. Jalen? Separate but a man get an answer. 180 plus carried 185. Okay.
Why does everybody carrying their body weight?
Just shredded, bro. Just shredded. To be
Yeah,
fair,
'cause-
most of Fergus's weight comes from his armor that he's wearing.
Yeah, no, but everybody's carrying their body weight around. Obsidia is the lightest packed out of everybody, with 80 pounds of gear.
Don't worry, Nabra's fucking ripped at 225.
Yeah, but Nabra's not carrying dick besides his, like, 20-pound armor.
Wait, how much?
And the
How much
sword.
carrying? How much is Nobra carrying?
63.
Oh my god, he's traveling the lightest out of everybody.
No, I'm not.
He's
I'm
traveling
traveling
lighter than the sorcerer that doesn't wear armor.
I'm traveling the lightest.
How much do you have?
22 pounds.
What the fuck? What do you have in your inventory?
A bag of holding.
Oh, fuck off. I still have a oh my god, I have a bunch of cantaloupes. I just still have my adventurers pack on me. With like oil, tinderbox, torches.
So here's where things get real fun. Okay.
If I open the bag, there's 72 pounds of shit in there.
So here's where things
Oh my
get real fun for everybody.
Oh god.
So Adair would need 2 dogs. Balthazar, 2 dogs. Brynhild could get away with 2 dogs. Fergus would need 3. Nabra would need 2. And Obsidia can get away with 2.
Haka
So
would need 6.
I got, so this is, let me do the math here. 100.
So we need 10 dogs in total.
150. 100. 100. 100. Plus a blanket. 20. So, let me do my quick math.
Plus Balthazar's dog.
Hold on, I'm going to do reductionist math after this. So a total of 650 gold.
I got 550. Oh, you did. You're gonna do reduction. Okay.
Yeah. Then Balthazar, if he takes 1 dog, 650, take away 50. Well, take away technically, yeah, take away the 100 because, you know, no dog. 550. Then if Adair is walking, that's also negative 100. So that's 450.
What am I missing?
Then that means you add on another 100.
For you, Lynn?
No, sleds before you learn. So 550 for the party. And that'd be 670 with Yelen. The 670 gold pieces for everybody to have the appropriate creatures and just enough to get them by. I'm good at math when I get to write it down. So yeah.
670 gold is 67 plat.
It is.
Anybody want to cut in with me?
How much do you have?
More than you think. you want to go halfsies?
I'll give you 15.
So we're
Okay,
getting
yeah.
So 20 apiece, 60 divided by 3,
Yeah, sure.
or whatever it is.
so 20 plat a piece.
20 plat a piece
Yeah.
you can do. Yep, I'll knock off 20. There you go.
Okay, I'll take off 20.
Also take off 20.
Okay.
Big spenders, gentlemen. And
What about the other 70?
Yeah, that's not accounting for 7 plat. I'll
You got this.
7
What do you
70
need?
gold 70 gold pieces. Yeah, I can give you 70 gold pieces. That's 60 plat in the pile and 70 gold pieces in the pile. from the 70 is coming from a dare.
Okay.
16 gold.
I don't know why. I wrote Nabra Obsidia. Obi Obsidia.
I
Leaves
mean,
me
that's
with
very short
46.
name.
Leaves me with 46 GP on my sheet.
There we go.
I removed my 20.
Nice.
Okay, that gives everybody else dogs and sleds.
Dogs and sleds for those that need it. You can use the carpet to fly.
Yeah, I'm just flying low.
That makes
Could I just use a familiar to fly? I'm sorry.
no familiars are small.
Yeah, they're small.
Quasi dragon? Like, I can.
No, that's like a little neck dragon. It's
That
like
is the cat.
Oh,
That's
is it
a
really?
cat. That is a cat-sized dragon.
And again, Ricky, you are 225 pounds, which equates to 102.06 kilograms.
That's not that much.
Yeah, except
That's the average American.
except that we then turn that as 288 once we add on your weight, which is 130 kilogram, 130.6 kilograms. Which I just get the feeling an imp with like 2 strength is not carrying.
That is a carrying cap of 30. An imp can carry 30 pounds.
You're a bit heavier than 30 pounds there, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
But as you do all this, and Yelena's very much helping you around getting things sorted, giving Adair the even colder shoulder. Because it's pretty hard to give a cold shoulder when it's -50, but and you start to head on out into the blustery cold. We haven't done this in a while because it hasn't been prevalent. It wants to be like super cool and roll a D100.
I'll do it.
You're slow.
I'm just going to take the average of all of these at this point. It was 75 or under for a blizzard. That's under 75. I don't even need a calculator. As you head on out into the cold tundra that is Icewind Dale. The snow is falling ever so lightly. You start to make checks.
I want to say I'm also having Bucky follow us. He's keeping up.
Yous are taking a little look around for everything. They follow the trail. You get through Caerconnig and Caerdinaval. That there doesn't take too long. I think that there takes like most of the day technically for the dogs, but what's the dog travel? Didn't think I'd be seeing this table again so soon, but is what it is, as the cool kids say. She's are traveling through. Dog sled does 1 mile an hour, 1 mile per hour. So at 17 hours, you can get to Caerconnig.
Cool. God, this is gonna take forever. What is this? 3 days travel up to Redhead Glacier? 4, maybe?
The dogs do
Actually,
1 mile
no.
an hour, buddy.
Yeah, we have to rest as well. This is like a week.
Oh yeah. But as you rest up, nice and easy in the town of Caerconnig, rather simple and easy town. Easy going, all's good. No major issues for those of you who are remotely interested. Kerkonig was the place with the alcoholic dragonborn who was the mayor. At the Dwegar outpost. I can't remember if that was this characters or the previous characters.
That was the previous ones.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, previous characters.
If we're spending the night, I'll go to the tavern, have a drink or two. Listen out for any rumors going on.
You spend the night at the tavern, known as the Hook, Line, and Sinker. You notice that most of the people here are already quite cold towards yous. They've heard about the stuff that yous have done in previous areas and realised that you didn't bother to fucking help them. So, you know, they are not your biggest fans, but they're, you know, money is money. You know what I mean?
I guess.
You hear the rumours of more Dwegar. Seem to be a bit more emboldened now that their previous leader is gone. Turns out that they've been making a lot more encroachings into places. They're very, how would one say, new management has decided to take this company in a different direction. That direction is, well, worse for the town.
You see, I talked. We walked in on Zardark's wife. She didn't seem to like him much, and she was like, you know, she didn't give a fuck. So it tells me either it's her in charge or the son that's in charge. Maybe she's dead. You know, I can imagine like a coup, and son kills mother. He says, "I'm taking control over the Dwegar now."
It was, oh yeah.
I'm right, am I?
I was just trying to remember what you were referencing.
Yeah, she didn't seem to care too much about her husband. I think she told us where he was. Oh, I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember. My memory's spotty.
You know what? That's the story you're going with. We run with the thing, the fluid canon. So if you've believed that for the longest time, you're telling this story to these people, and they are, you know, they're listening in. Roll me an insight check. You're inciting your own memory.
I can't roll history. Insight check. 6. My memory is solid.
So his wife just fucking hated him. So like, it's probably her. Like, we didn't find any. Like, we saw that there was rooms for kids. We didn't find any kids. But I tell you what, we did do. We killed the bastard. His wife helped us. She was like, "I said in the other room there. Knock yourself out, brah." It was fantastic. People kind of like sit there and like, you know, they're watching you and, you know, they're taking it all in. So going around. Give me a just flat out charisma. But give me a little sec to check something as well. You are. I will let you. I'll be really nice, and I'll let you actually make it just a flat D20.
Okay, flat D20. Love that for me.
It's just overall charisma. There's deception, performance, and persuasion in there. You just happen to have a negative, but you have proficiency in one of these skills.
I can do any perception check?
No, I'm just saying roll a straight D20. We're going to call that charisma.
Okay. Come on.
It's like a test of your overall charisma. As there are some lies in there, there is some boasting and some propping it up. The room doesn't seem too swayed by it. Like you can tell it's you going on about it and such. You know, get the feeling that whilst you're telling a good story, they'd rather you didn't do everything you said you did. As things only seem to be getting worse, you know? It's like when your company merges with another company and there's layoffs and you have to take a pay cut.
I mean, shit, would they rather their town be besieged by a dragon?
There, again, you know...
Well, what's worse?
If it's the difference between being besieged by a dragon and the shit they're going through, you know, they're seriously considering the dragon.
Yeah.
But as your day goes on, your day turns to night, night turns to day, or as close to it as it can, we are going to play a game of chance. Great chance. Fun chances, even.
Let's hope it's a really good chance.
Where's my D100? I'm gonna need it for tomorrow anyway. There it is. Don't know why it's there. So, how many miles would you like to travel a day? I'll let you know right now that since you are now on Wasteland. Okay. So much math. So yeah. This is standard right now. So you can still currently do 1 mile per day.
We can do 16 hours, and just so we can have our 8-hour rest and
Mile a
keep it
day?
pushing. You said what?
You said 1 mile a day?
So I'm going to
1
say 1
mile
mile an hour.
Yeah, 1 mile an hour.
I'm going to say 1 mile an hour.
So if we can travel 16 hours a day and get up to the glacier, we should be fine. We can get our rests, not be exhausted, and for just traveling all day, it should be fine.
You sure have a positive outlook there.
I mean, all we do is travel pretty much.
I'm going to grab our names again. Adair, you don't need to do this. Balthazar will. So, I'm just going to very quickly, because there's, again, there's math involved. So, Balthazar, then next on that alphabetical table was Brynhild. So many tables. Good thing I like Microsoft Excel. Then Fergus. Then after Fergus, there's Nabra. And then there is Obsidia.
Sorry, I'm here, but I'm losing my mind.
Don't worry, don't worry. We're about to roll to see. So you're trying to get 16 hours worth of travel out of these dogs. So I'm going to ask everybody, in order, as you are mushing through I need con saves from all the dogs. So roll a d20. The DC is 15.
Could I haste my dogs? Well, no, I don't have enough haste to do both. Oh, fuck me, they're dying, aren't they? Those poor puppies.
Uh,
Pushing hard.
For every hour that they are pushed, or for every hour of travel, con saves must be made with the dogs to make sure that they can actually sustain themselves. Else you need to take a bit of a break in order to allow them to relax. Essentially, push the dog too hard, dog die of exhaustion.
I think Obsidia would not push the dogs that hard. She would urge everybody to take a break. Same for Brynhild. That seems like in character for Brynhild.
Still need Brynhild's dog to make saves. Just a d20.
Oh yeah, for Brynhild as well.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot roll above a 10. I'm rolling d10s over here.
For Fergus,
You know what? I'll kill his dog as well.
Let me roll for Fergus, because that 24 Fergus right there, the 18.
yep. As most of the dogs on this push an hour into travel. So after 8 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leaving early in the morning after 8 hours of rest and use push through. After about an hour, some of the dogs start to look like they're already struggling. Maybe you got the weakest of the pack, who knows? But
The two heaviest characters' dogs are the ones that actually succeeded.
That's because they can share the load. So what's happening? My dogs are getting pushed to the limit. While yours can like share the load and like one can slack back a little and take a break while running, while the other ones push. You know?
Maybe Obsidia is just heavy.
Are you calling me fat, you asshole?
yes.
So what is your dog's dex?
He's gonna ride beside Obsidia. Looks like your dog's having a problem.
Eyes are bulging.
What is happening? I just point my hand to his dogs.
It dares on the magic carpet.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it, I'll point him at him and I'll just look at him very scarily.
He's just gonna.
Fuck you, cunt. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Fear.
Yes.
You're joking.
No! Make the save!
We're
Oh, and
safe.
subtract 3 because you have Hour of Protection twice.
Yeah, it's gonna cause issue. I think.
It doesn't fucking matter. For about an hour or so, you do not step. You do not
For a
dare
minute.
step close. A minute? It's only a minute. Oh, for a minute.
Oh wait.
For a minute, you feel very much the need to back the fuck up.
I forgot I was a wizard. Yeah, I'll go for you.
Just move on through. Taking some more as the just white snow blinding tundra is taking yous. I feel for the safety. We have 5 dogs, right? We have 5 dogs. So
Does that mean we have to make 16 con saves for? I mean, the hours that we're pushing them. 'Cause you said con save per hour, didn't you?
pretty much.
That's whoa.
Yeah, it's a crazy rule that the book has as well, which is just like really fucking annoying.
They're like bound to fail them.
Bound to fail for some, yes. But I'm just gonna roll it per group. Because it doesn't say roll it per dog, it says roll it per sled. Which means it's technically a group check as well. So the crazy math in it is, passing number 2, Failing number 3. Pass 4. Pass 5. Fail on 6. So we're on 3 levels maximum so far. About 4 hours in. So about 4 hours. Adair, you're up front on the carpet because you can go furthest, right?
Yeah.
Roll for me. Perception.
Yes, sir. You cannot hide from the eyes of God.
So
I see
you're
your
blind.
I'm blind.
As you look across, you start to see the area just round. As you see it from Kelvin's cairn, you can see roughly the track that you took on the test. As you recall, the test of endurance. You recall roughly the area, the ways that you took to get to where the tribe were going. You see, the tribe were somewhere roughly around.
So I know where
Where yous dropped the camp. So yous took them a place, and roughly somewhere around there. Granted, a large enough area. However, white snow desert. But as you are pushing through and you clock that particular area, and it just like that one song by Meatloaf, it's all coming back to you now. Doth the lady relay this information to her party?
Yeah, I'll relay it.
But you are all made aware of that.
So this is which do I remember what tribe that was?
Tribe of the Elk.
So yeah, we can I think we can use them as guides. And it's on the way. Maybe like a slight detour from where we are. So we're just not going straight. It'll add a little bit, but we can avoid some of the shit that's out here if we get them as guides.
And this is 9 by...
Adair can ride.
For Adair, you are aware, mathematically, that you could get to them,
Yeah.
that rough location, yourself, on the carpet, within an hour and a half. So,
yeah.
3 hours there and back.
Yeah, we can do that.
No. You can. You can
I
do
can.
that.
I can do that. Okay. I've traveled with this tribe before, so I trust them not to kill me dead as soon as they see me. So
that's got to be a group decision. Let them know, you know.
what do
Don't
you guys,
just-
what do you guys for?
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah, I can. So what? They can come back with me, and the group is making camp right now.
The group can make camp if they want, or they can keep traveling. You can get to them within an hour.
Yeah, I know
An
the
hour and a
path. I know the path that the group is taking, so I know where they roughly should be, and I know how fast they're moving. Yeah, Adair's just gonna go. I can travel 11 miles an hour. That ain't that fun, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna take me and Bucky, and we're gonna go over there and say hey to.
It would take Bucky 3 hours to get there, 3 hours to get back.
I'll have him stay with the group then. I'll have him protect. I'll tell him treat Obsidia like me, and I'll keep going.
Okay. Then, as you fly off, you all watch as Aladdin just walks off, gives you all the information that he's given you, leaves Bucky, and flies on out.
Maybe I should just stay with the party, my token, yeah. Because we know I'm going out there anyway.
So, there are 3 hours total. Elk Camp. Bucky to protect Obsidia. We will end this session, because we're just over that, our 3 hour and a half mark, which I like. I will, however, really quickly, because we rolled quite well. John, give me a D8 there, man.
A D8?
A D8.
8 we level up.
Okay. Ricky,
Yes, sir.
give me a D20.
Okay.
On a
Let's
20 we
see
level
what
up.
we can do. Nat 20, come on. Right now. No money, no whammies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rolling
15.
privately still. Oh.
Good. So, and you know what? Because I think whilst this one is good, I also see it doesn't have much merit. Go ahead and give me another D20, just to be safe.
I can do that for you, boss.
6. Hey.
I set that to public.
Don't worry. Sweet. So, I've set up the opening call it hour to our next session, so that way we know what's going on. So, for it, next week, we'll pick up with Adair and the Elk Tribe, as well as you guys, and whatever those 2 D20 turned out to be.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Dragons and Dungeons.
Next week it's going to be the same time, by the way, just because of my work schedule.